So there's.
There you go. The lights.
I have to get a light.
Camera. I would say action, but that would sound weird.
That's what I was waiting for.
Lights, camera, pants. How about that? That old SpongeBob game.
Pants. There you go. Mute that.
Gotta get this pop-out chat over here so I can see what's going on.
That's what I'm doing.
You're wicked hot. What's going on, man? How you doing?
What up?
What's up?
We had a fantastic show last night on Gaming After Dark.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
It was awesome. We have Weston in the chat. Your Wicked Hot is in the chat. What's going on? Everybody, we're getting some people in here. We're going to go on some major rants here. Especially me. I just went through some stuff tonight. Isn't that crazy? So it's funny. I got the Xbox for my birthday. They were only... Last week, Target had 4 of them, the digital ones. I even talked about that. Well, this morning they had 2 left. So I ordered it, and it actually went through. Because Target likes to do this thing where you order a console, and then they're like, yeah, we don't have it, even though they have it. They've done that to me a bunch of times. But it actually went through. They actually had it. So I was like, you know what? My wife's at a dinner meeting. I'll just go pick it up. I go there. The kid comes to the window because I do curbside because I don't want to go in there. And they go, oh, yeah, my manager says you got to come in for the Xbox. I'm like, come on, man. I go in there. I got to wait on the line. This lady has all the curbside guys lined up. And she's showing them how to process an Xbox for a curbside pickup. And I'm like, I had to come in here because you want to train these guys? I didn't say that to her, but in my head, I'm just thinking like, man, what the hell?
And why should you be inconvenienced?
The Xbox wasn't even ready. Okay. So they had to go get it. Then they had to take 2 stickers off of the box, like their own stickers, put one in their little binder, and then have the guy that was doing the curbside sign it. And he has to put the time and the date, and then he can hand me the box. And I'm like, I had to come in for this. So I said, you know what? I got in my truck. I was like, I'm calling corporate, man. I'm getting some money back from this. Guess what? Corporate was like, oh yeah, we took your report. We're good. We'll tell them not to do this again.
What? You should have been like, yo, I'm going to return this right now.
I have any compensation or anything like that?
I was about to say that, but I just didn't. And there you go.
Wow.
I love how they inconvenience you to do that.
They inconvenience me for curbside pickup. Now, I've done PlayStation 5's curbside pickup. I've done Xbox's curbside pickup. I've done PlayStation 4 curbside pickup. I've done all this stuff curbside. All of a sudden, tonight was a problem.
Yeah, because they had to train someone.
Because they had to train somebody. The last time I had to pick up Mario and Luigi for Switch, they gave it to the wrong person. The guy drove away.
So you just got a free copy.
I got a free copy, but I had to wait an hour because they had to go back in the store and redo everything.
Oh.
So they're like the worst over there.
Yeah.
Well, that was
not that bad.
The Mario Luigi thing was because they hired a bunch of like 15-year-old kids.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can't hire children to hand items to people.
No, that's something they got to have like a little bit of experience for.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of keeping this in my car all night, I'm just going to go bring it to the shop. Nobody's ever at the shop, right? Wrong. The landlord was there. So he's parked in the spot in the driveway. Usually I park in the driveway, jump in, jump out. So I drive around the block a couple times. Then somebody who's parked in front of the shop is pulling out. Nobody's behind me. This lady gets in the car and she's starting it and I'm waiting for her to pull out. Then I hear honk honk. And I put my blinker on. There's somebody behind me, but the light's green. And this guy can't get around me because he's got a pickup truck. I pull in the spot and this guy goes fucking apeshit on the horn with me. And I just fucking lay on my horn. I stick the finger. I don't even care anymore.
I don't blame you.
And by the way, we have footage of that. Oh, you didn't see this, Fred?
No, I didn't see it yet. No.
Well, here it is with audio.
Oh, God. Oh, that's a little.
The security camera caught it.
Yeah, see if I can. It's a little delayed.
I can't even hear the audio. Hang on. Oh, you know why I can't hear the audio? Because I don't have it set. Hold up, everybody. Let me fix this. I didn't even think of it.
Oh my God, I can hear
You can hear it, but I can't.
it. Wow.
So I can't describe what's going on until I hear it. So you guys are going to have to listen to it again. All right, now I can hear it. All right, here we go. It's going to reset right now. He honks twice. It's like, where am I going to go? I got my blinker on. I'm ready to pull in that spot. So you could see my car in the right-hand corner. Or my truck. You can see my truck pulling in. And then you could see his truck fly right behind me, laying on the horn. There I go. And then look, here he comes right now. So this is what I had to say. You hick motherfucker bastards, okay? Hillbilly, Willie, Bobby, whatever the fuck your name is, get the fuck out of New York and don't come back. Because, motherfucker, this is where I live, okay? This ain't the South. This ain't Hickville. This ain't Texas. This is New York. Get the fuck out if you're going to act stupid like that. Okay? I'm sick and tired of dealing with these fucking morons up here. I just left the house for an hour to go get something and go drop something off. And I got to deal with, oh, you got to come inside your Target. You got to deal with a fucking manager because she's a fucking idiot. Blah, blah, blah. And then I got to go and drop this thing off and I can't even pull in a fucking parking spot without somebody going fucking crazy on me. I could understand if I caused trouble, but I don't. I'm getting really tired of this. So all you motherfucking rednecks that live up here, you don't live in the South, motherfucker. You live on the East Coast. Get the fuck out of here. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
All I'm saying.
There are some crazy people over here.
And they're fucking idiots.
I know. I see it all the time. I can't believe it. How stupid people are.
I work with a lot of them.
I know you do, Fred, because they think that we live in fucking Memphis or Tennessee or wherever the fuck these stupid places are. They think that they live there.
Yep.
It's like, no, this is New York. Okay? It's not New York City, but it's New York. You're not acting like New Yorkers. So I'm from Westchester County, and guess what? We have an attitude down there, and guess what? This guy brought it up here. So go fuck yourselves. Don't mess with me. Okay? Getting really tired of this shit. If you're going to act stupid, guess what? I'm going to act stupid too. I'm going to lay on the horn. I'm going to stick my middle finger out there because you go fuck yourself. Okay? Joe Bob Briggs, Hillbilly Willie, whatever the fuck the guy's name is.
Billy Bob.
Oh, Billy Willie.
Jimmy Bo Bob, whatever his name.
Cletus.
The real Cletus is over here.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Oh, yeah.
The real Cletus.
Noof could come here and get like information for his character.
Noof would
from
come here and
just
get in a
being
fight with these
famous.
guys. No problem.
Yeah.
Anyway. Just saying. That's rant number 1 for tonight.
Yeah, it's always annoying when something's supposed to be so easy and it's not. Hello, Jesse.
Well, that cat is
I'm
talking.
pulling into a spot. I'm not even doing anything. It's not like I sat there in the middle of the street and I'm purposely making this guy miss the green light. I'm about to park my car. So this guy wants me to go around the block again so that he can go through the green light.
Ah, screw that.
And then if I go around the block again, there's a chance that somebody will steal the parking spot. Because I've had that happen like 85 times.
It is a pain
in that same on that street. Okay.
Little does you actually like that's your shop there too. You know what I mean? But he's not.
That's your
You know what?
like
He
that.
could come to the fucking shop and he could fucking say that shit to my face. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I got cameras everywhere. Okay.
Nah, he doesn't have the balls for that.
No, he doesn't have.
You
balls.
wouldn't.
He's gonna stay in his pickup truck.
Yeah,
I'm safe in my
he had to
truck.
rush home to his husband. I mean, that was the problem, Fred. He had a fucking gigantic boner because he ate all the Viagra and he fucking had to get home to his husband.
He had too much Blue Chew today, so
His
I gotta get home.
his fucking cousin.
Oh, jeez.
maybe it wasn't his hand that was hitting the horn, if you know what I mean.
Oh, God.
What is this, gaming after dark? What are you guys saying?
Noof would be proud of me.
Yeah, people are dumb, man.
He's lucky you didn't block him and just get out of the car. It's like I get so pissed sometimes when I'm on the road. Like, it's not good.
You know what's going to happen, though, when I do that? When I finally decide to do that, the guy's going to get out of his car with a shotgun.
I know. I was just going to say that. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
The one time you do something is going to happen.
That's why I just avoid this stuff. I'm like, I'm pulling in a spot, man. Like, I'm good.
Yeah, let me get out, old Betsy.
Yeah, fuck him.
People have no patience and they don't think at all. Like, obviously, like you said, you put your blinker on, you're pulling into a spot. You're not just like, oh, I'm just looking at my phone sitting at the light.
Yeah.
You're doing something.
I'm literally pulling in the spot.
Oh, he can't wait 2 seconds. He's got to
Yeah.
go now.
Yeah, like around there is like, where his shop is. Like the parking there sucks. It's like
That's
terrible.
why, Fred, the lady was getting out. She was getting in her car and she was pulling out.
Mm-hmm.
As she was pulling out, this guy's honking twice. And I'm like, she's in my car. I'm like, she's pulling out.
Like you don't have anywhere to go even if you were.
And I pull in, and then this guy goes fucking nuts and starts honking at me and going crazy. Well, good for you. I hope your husband was ready and waiting. I hope he fucking softened up with the X-Lax and he was ready.
Maybe he just took the X-Lax. That's why he had to get home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Either
Yeah.
way, something was going on there.
Imagine if he got out of the car, he was just like, "Oh God!" He just like ran over somewhere.
Can I use your bathroom, buddy?
Should have went to the bar across the street.
This is why I don't like leaving the house. I wasn't even going to leave the house today. I was going to pick the stuff up tomorrow. But my wife was coming home late, and I'm like, you know what? It's still daylight out. It's nice outside. Let me just go now and go get this stuff. No. Problem 1 at Target. Problem 2, dropping it off at the shop. It's like, all right, I'm going home. Like, I'm done for today. We have Bryant in the chat. We got Stevie Mac. I was going to say Slendy Mac. Weston, Nick Gamer. You're wicked hot. One of you guys are in here. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Anyway, I don't know. I had to get the photo. I thought I was going to have this ready, and I just didn't. For the next topic.
By the way, I appreciate the cookie puss in that video.
Well, because I Googled blurred image for video, and guess what? I was getting all images that weren't blurry.
Oh,
They weren't transparent. And then you had to pay like $85 to use it. And I'm like, come on, man. What is this?
just put
Because
cookie puss.
Nero Video is what I use. And if you blur an image, if you blur a video, you're blurring the entire video. You cannot drag where you want to blur.
Oh, that's stupid.
Where is this file here? It's Okay, it's under game complainers right here. Okay, buddy. Phil, the fucking fat liar, Spencer. He's the fattest liar known to man. Fable is officially a fable.
It's like a
Fable-
meme. It's literally a meme at this point. Like we joke about it, but this is ridiculous. This is insane.
So we knew this game wasn't coming out this year, even though these Xbox guys a couple days ago were like, "Oh, Fable is 2025. It's our game of the year." We're like, "Fable's not coming out, bro. Like, come on."
Mhm.
Then we get confirmation that it's not coming this year.
God,
So it wasn't really a shock.
no.
But
Wasn't a
also,
surprise for us.
we're like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You do realize when this game was supposed to come out, Frank, you didn't have children.
No.
You weren't even married.
Nope. This has been like rumored for.
You are
Forever.
now married with children. Two.
That's why I hope
Children.
maybe one day they'll get to play this game because I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
But do you understand the ramifications here?
Yes. And
This
not to
company
mention-
thinks that we could just sit around our whole lives and wait for one fucking game to come out. What are you guys doing over there? This is a fucking joke. Dude, imagine if Nintendo released the Switch and they were like, "Hey, you know what? You'll get a Mario game. It'll be out soon. Don't worry." And then it's end of life and we still don't have a Mario game.
Yeah, forget that.
And the new one's coming out and they're like, "Yeah, that Mario game's still coming. Don't worry."
See, that's where the scam
Like, what are you going
is.
to do?
We all bought the Series X, and this game's supposed to come to it. Now they're
I bought one
saying next
today.
year. Yeah, but so now if it comes next year, obviously, yeah, it'll still be on Series X, but it's going to be on their new thing, and it's like I'm not buying another thing. Like you guys scammed me already, and I'm good. Like they got me.
We
They
have
tricked me.
Dreadpool in the chat. What's going on, Dreadpool? We have
Dreadpool.
Richard.
Dread.
What's going on, Richard?
What's up?
Stevie Mac. I think I mentioned him. Brian is here.
Also, the one of the head developers exposed himself. He put up that he's been working on this game since like 2016 or something. So it's been in development for like 9 years. We've only heard about it for 5 years, but it's been in development for 9. So what? How
Well,
does a game take 9
we
years?
originally knew this game as Fable Legends,
Right.
which was supposed to come out in 2014, 2015, and it was
Yeah.
canceled because they shut down Lionhead Studio.
Right. And then
And
we
then-
kept hearing the rumblings.
And then we heard that it was still going to happen, but someone else was going to do it. They pulled Turn 10 and they said, "You guys are doing it." And here we are.
That means when this game comes out, it'll be 10 years or more, or 11 years that it's been in development. It's like, that's ridiculous. Like, what are they doing? How many times did they scrap the game and start it over? Like, I don't understand.
And you know what
If-
I keep seeing online? I'm so happy it was delayed as long as it's good. I'm so happy it was
No.
delayed. I'm happy it was delayed.
F
You're
that.
giving them a fucking pass when you guys say this stuff. Listen. Yes, when the game is ready to come out, let it come out. But don't give them a pass for this. And by the way, we're finding out that this game got delayed because they're porting it to PlayStation 5. Okay?
And
So once
Huge
again,
F you to
Xbox
people.
guys have to wait for PlayStation. Does anybody see a problem with that?
Yes, that's a massive problem. It's literally getting to the point where it's affecting everyone who bought the console, and there's still people defending this. Like, dude, I'm
They're
out.
defending it because
you scammed me so hard.
they are fucking getting brainwashed by this company.
It's insane.
Fox is pretty much throwing up the white flag. It's like, that's it. We're done.
The white flag is done. The
They're
white
literally
flag
saying
went home.
F you. This is the biggest FU to people who bought the console. Like
Yeah.
literally, it's
We're
like
waiting
you're gonna
for
wait for
Xbox to fuck
PlayStation.
with
Okay, well then I'm not buying your thing because there's no point. It's just nuts.
I just don't understand because we saw this coming because we said we just covered the event,
We knew it wasn't coming this year,
and we're
and
like,
you
it's
know,
not the developer direct. It's definitely not coming out. And even if it was shown at June, which again, I'm sure they'll show it at June, we were like, we said this week after week, it's not coming. It's not coming. It's just not going to be this year.
well, I know people
at
listening will probably be like, "Well, if you knew it wasn't coming this year, why are you so mad?" I'm mad because this
Right.
game was supposed to come out a long time ago. And then I'm mad I'm seeing people defend, "Oh yeah, no, don't release until it's ready." And I want to say one thing. All over Twitter, I'm seeing, "Let them cook. Let them do this. Let them cook. It's going to be cooked when it comes. Cook. Shut up. Stop. Unless you're all fucking Chef Boyardee, I don't ever want to see that fucking term ever again. Okay? You people are fucking dumb. Whenever a rapper says something stupid, you run with that motherfucking shit to the moon. Okay? Enough. They're not cooks in the kitchen. They are gaming developers.
Yep.
And
And
by
it's
the way,
also
Chef Boyardee doesn't even cook his shit. He puts it in the microwave because he sucks. Just saying.
yeah.
You know what? This is the problem. They show these games so many years in advance to try to trick you to stay on Game Pass,
What's up,
and
Bill,
it's
man?
coming back to bite them in the ass. And that's the problem. Like no other company does this. Like Sony, they showed Ghosts of Yotai. It's coming out this year. They show a game, it comes out within a year, 2 years maximum. Microsoft will show you something 5 years in advance, like I said, to scam you to stay on Game Pass, and then it doesn't come out.
Yeah,
It's-
but
how
Sony was doing that with Spider-Man on PS4.
did.
They showed
They
you
did that for
Spider-Man for
years.
5 years, always at State of Play,
right?
because they had the deals of play.
Yeah.
Because they made people think, "Oh, I better buy a PlayStation now while it's on sale because Spider-Man's coming this Christmas," and it never came out.
Right.
They all do this.
But they've stopped in the past few years, and Nintendo's stopped doing it too. It's like you can't do stuff like that. It's just ridiculous. Because then when you have to delay something, it's a big deal.
GTA 6 is coming out this year, Bryant. It's 100% confirmed, October 28th.
It's coming.
It's coming. And you know it's coming because everyone's releasing their games like this spring. They're getting out of the way.
Yeah, and the financial predictions are so that will hit. So that is like, that's the thing too, is that
And I really quick, Anthony, and then you can do what you got to do.
oh, you're good.
I'm sick of hearing this shit where, "Oh, but we have so many games to play." It's like, guys, not everybody who plays Fable plays Call of Duty, plays Avowed, plays this, plays that, whatever's called Ninja Gaiden.
That's a good point.
Sony showed Back from the Dead. What's up? Sony shows you DLC and calls it a game. That's true.
They're not afraid to do that. They all
Or
do
a
sketchy
remaster.
stuff. That's the thing too. Like, we're not saying that Sony and Nintendo, they haven't done sketchy stuff in the past either. We're just saying, like to your point, we're just pissed off because
Hey, you know what? Anybody that wants to come at me and say I don't fucking like Xbox, go fuck yourself, because guess what? This guy bought another Series X tonight.
yeah, it's not like we're it's a one-sided conversation.
Oh, what's this,
we
right?
play all this
Is
stuff.
this a DualSense controller? A brand new fucking dual? No, it's an Xbox controller, right? Hey, you
Perry
want my
has, like-
serial number to double check?
Cherry has like 100 controllers, by the way.
Oh yeah.
No, Anthony, come on. I'm the Sony guy. Come on.
Well, the controller, we can't argue, is still awesome.
Yeah,
No one can say the controller's not good. I mean, I'm going to use that on PC, but
More games than controllers.
but it's just like there's the lack of like Perry said, it's not like it's getting delayed because we got to make sure we're getting all the kinks out, making sure everything's like smooth as butter when it comes out. No, it's getting literally delayed as well for the PlayStation release. So when you start seeing stuff like that, it's like, how can you, just as a supporter of Xbox, already not look? We knew that this was going to happen for all their games, but like, that's just like, come on, Dan. Like, we didn't necessarily think we were going to get it this year anyway. So, I understand that, this doesn't really come to a big surprise to people like us, but at the same time, it's like, dude, like, we just keep seeing this stuff that it's just more setbacks than anything else, or it just looks bad. So I think there needs to be just kind of a realization that, like, listen, we're going to be waiting a long time for some of these games, Perfect Dark included. Because a lot of people forget
Perfect
about
Dark,
that.
man. You're not
2030.
getting that till fucking 2085.
Yeah. Because even if it's 2026, I guarantee you it's not going to be until fall 2026. I guarantee you.
It won't be.
You know what's funny?
If
Will
any.
there even be a Game Pass by the time Perfect Dark comes out?
I mean, at this
I don't
fucking
think
rate,
so.
like,
I'm telling you, that's the end. Because if you have to pay for it, why the hell are you gonna buy it on whatever they're trying to sell you at that point? If you still have to pay for it and there's no Game Pass, why would you even bother? That's gonna kill it dead completely. I mean, this makes sense that they would delay it because they don't want to. We've always said this. Why market a game twice? Why did we say it with PlayStation?
Infinite Hero.
Yeah.
Nate the Hate is pretty much putting out there that Nate the Hate, who was right about a bunch of shit recently, he's putting it out there that it was delayed because they're also porting it over to PlayStation. They want a release that's coinciding with the actual release.
but even if that wasn't the case, it's still bullshit. That's our point. Even if that's not true, let's just say if it's not, it's still bullshit that
Right.
we have to sit here and wait longer. That's our point. That was our point before this.
The problem is Nate
got
the Hate has a
officially
pretty
delayed.
good track record. So I mean, as it stands, I mean that's pretty much where we're at.
And that
I don't know
makes
why that's
sense.
so hard for him to believe, but he just doesn't want to believe it.
It makes sense from a business standpoint, but we didn't sign up for that when we bought Xbox. We bought Xbox to play the games and get the games, and that's it. Not to wait
Right.
for another console. I wouldn't have bought an Xbox. That's my whole point. I don't care where it goes, but don't scam me and screw me over because I bought your machine. I'm sitting here on it for 5 years. You showed me this game in 2020. We heard about it before then, and the next machine's going to be out, whatever it may be.
Wasn't this
and the
game
game
supposed
still
to
isn't
come
out.
out for Xbox One? Like, besides
what?
Fable Legends, wasn't this game supposed to hit Xbox One?
I believe so. I mean, literally,
I can't remember because I was fed so much bullshit since Xbox One X.
That's what I mean. It's just so stupid.
And
at
by the
this
way,
point. It's literally a
Xbox
joke.
One X, they were actually doing the right thing. Like they were in constant contact with the community. They were going back and forth. They were trying to rehab the brand, and they were doing a good job doing it. Okay, but
they're trying to fix what Don Matrix left behind, which was that horrible.
they were fixing it. Like it was almost
Yeah.
fixed when the Series X came out. It was like, oh, thank God! Like Xbox is back where they need to be. And then Halo Infinite shit the bed, and we're like, that's not good.
Yeah.
But we gotta run with it. You know, just chalk it up to 343 being a bunch of morons.
Got delayed a year when it was supposed to be a launch title, which is ridiculous. That should not happen ever.
Yeah, because they
have
thought it
so
was
much money.
satisfactory showing what they showed, and it just wasn't up to snuff.
No.
They
They
And
didn't
then
listen to
people will
fans
be
when it
like,
cost
well,
less
that's
a
why
year.
they delayed Fable. It's like, yeah, but what if Fable comes out and it still sucks? We don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
it's going to be
they
great
should
like
know.
Avowed and Indiana Jones. I don't know.
They need to go to these places and tell them, like the old days, you're not going to see the sun. We're going to compensate you heavily. They have unlimited money.
They
Tell them,
actually
"Listen,
did
we
say
will
that.
Pay you.
If you watch the Halo 2 limited edition, there's a DVD on there. And
DVD.
was it the prototype guy, Jason Statham? What the hell is that guy's name?
Yeah,
He has the
it's something like
glasses.
that.
Yeah.
He's on there saying we haven't seen the sun in 6 weeks. Like he was joking, but still. Because they got it done, man. They got that
Just-
game done.
You have the checkbook. Offer these guys. Be like, listen, we will pay you. We will compensate you. If you want to stay here and work 12, 13-hour days, we will pay you to do it. Just get it done. But
Yeah,
they don't
like-
care. They have this
FM,
whole
what's
thing.
up?
Well, we can't crunch anybody. We can't force them. And it takes
Yeah.
10 years. How does it take 10 years to make a game? Like, this
Yeah,
is
like
crazy.
I understand the games are getting more massive and big. I get
You know
that.
why it's taking longer for games to come out, Frank? Because they keep fucking laying everybody off.
Well, that too.
That's what I mean. You should be hiring people. Make it
Yeah.
as big as it's got to be. Be like, get this game done in 2 years.
Instead of
Like,
trying
just
to cut
do it.
corners.
Save money.
They have
enough
trillions
money.
of dollars. I know they can't regulate trillions of dollars to the Xbox division, but they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, or cancel a crappy game and put out a good Halo and a Fable and stuff. Why are you giving us these other crappy games we don't want? and wasting money and time on that. Get us Fable, get us Halo, get us Gears, Stat right away. Keep them coming, baby. Like
Yeah,
the 360, keep them coming, keep them
Yeah,
coming.
like I said, I understand like the games are a lot more big in their size, but that's why you hire people. You don't let people go. You say, all right, this is a big ass undertaking. This is an open world. We're doing all this stuff. Okay. Who do we fucking need? Okay, this is what we need to get this done past the finish line. Okay, let's do it. I understand there
They
could
don't
be
check up
roadblocks
on
in the
these
way.
guys either. That's the
No.
other thing. And
And
they,
there's
if
no
they don't go to
accountability.
them and say, "What do you need to get this done?" They just
Listen,
wait
we all
till
know
it's
that
supposed to
Bonnie
come
Ross
out.
at 343. It was just the rich hiring the rich.
Yep.
You know, she was friends with people that work there, and you know, oh, let's put her here. She'll keep getting money. Don't worry. And she would go in her office, lock the door, drink her frappuccino, and cry all night long. That's why shit didn't get done in
Don't
Halo.
worry, the DLC's coming. The Battle Royale's coming. Don't worry, it's
Yeah.
all coming.
Oh, yeah. And let's leak it out to all these fucking guys that are quote journalists online so that they'll put it out there and get everybody excited. And then we won't release it and everyone will get disappointed. And guess what? People won't play the game anymore, right? Isn't that funny how this all works?
They added more content to Call of Duty
Code
in 6 months
Tatanka
than they added
is
to
based
Infinite
off the
in 5
wrestler,
years.
right? Yeah, where the fuck is Code Tatanka, right? Where
Not
is
there.
it?
It doesn't exist. It never did. It was all a lie. And
They
I'm
have
tired of it.
all their money into Call of Duty. They're just like,
You don't get trillions by... No, but they get trillions off Windows, my man.
yeah, Windows is
Or
great.
just like I said, you gotta shave money off the budget. Cancel these crappy games over here that nobody wants. There's games that they put out like Pentiment that like 5 people are gonna
Well,
play.
Infinite Hero...
Cancel that and
What
work over here.
What if Fable is like Redfall? Even though they gave them all the time. They gave Halo an extra year. Look what the fuck happened with that game.
Yeah, time doesn't mean anything.
Time doesn't mean
just means
shit.
They restarted it a bunch of times probably because they don't know what they're doing.
Is Phil gonna play it for 20 minutes and be like, "Oh, this game's great," and then, like just like Redfall?
They gave this game 10 years. Since Fable Legends. I start the clock at Fable Legends, okay? And if that's not fair, too fucking bad. Because
What was
we were
that
supposed to be
strap,
given a Halo
2014?
game on the VCR Xbox One called
2014.
Fable Legends. Where is it?
Wow.
Oh, that's
played
right. You played the beta and they pulled the game.
The game was done. It was totally done. And they just like, well, whatever. But they couldn't pull Redfall. They couldn't pull Crackdown 3, but they could pull something like that to save money. So if
She's
money's
on
an
vacation
issue-
now. Oh wow, RWK, what's up? We got RWK. We got Infinite Hero in here. We got who else jumped in? Back from the Dead is here. All right, let's get mad about Xbox. Let's just fucking do it.
I'm mad because the Fable is like my most anticipated game of all time, and it's just this keeps happening. I'm tired of it.
My Xbox is collecting dust. Like, it's just
It's a Game Pass box, and if Game Pass
pretty
goes
much.
away, then I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I've been playing like 2 games on it.
So here's what the. We'll come back to Fable in a second, but I've been hearing online the last about a week now that this whole thing that this guy Tim Dog blew the whistle on a year ago was all true.
He was right.
They bought ABK. They spent too much money. They didn't get the return on investment immediately. And Satya came in and said, fuck this shit. Put everything multi-plat. And there you go.
I mean,
And
it's
that's
their
why
own
we're at where
fault.
we're at.
They bought this library and they're not putting this stuff on Game Pass.
Now, I don't know if that's true, but hopefully one day somebody writes a fucking book about all this so we can read it. Because I
They
think it
will.
is interesting, kind of like the Console Wars book that came out about, Sega and Nintendo.
Yeah.
This is interesting stuff. So we will go back in time when we're in the future and be like, wow, that was right. Or, oh, man, we got it wrong completely. But we don't know. We're just right now, we're just navigating through this. We have no idea what's going on because the company just doesn't tell anybody anything anymore.
They bought all the stuff and they did nothing with it. They didn't put any more of their games on Game Pass. They trickle them out barely. Imagine if they were just like, yo, we bought Activision. Every Call of Duty ever is here on Game Pass. You could subscribe and play it. You want to play all these other games? Here they are. They don't even have Tony Hawk on there, and they own it. They don't have.
But Tony Hawk 3 and 4 is going to be in Game Pass. Oh,
we'll see because we're
3
the hell is
4.
One and 2. Well, where's 1 and 2? It ain't there.
It better be.
It's just like they could have made the money back so quickly.
You know
and they
what's
just don't
fucking
do it.
hilarious? Belantro was $11 on sale last week.
Mhm.
And I was going to buy it for my wife, and I just forgot about it. The it's normally $14.99. The other day I woke up and I saw my phone. It's in Game Pass. I was like, oh, that's weird.
Oh, it's weird.
All I see is people fucking tweeting, oh my God, Belantro is such a great game. I'm going to play it tonight. I'm like, guys, this game was $11 a couple of days ago. You really didn't go out and fucking buy it for $11?
It costs more for a month of Game Pass than to just buy the game.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying, though. How do you not put this stuff in your service? You own it, and it's cheap games. Like, just pad out that library. What are you doing? I don't understand. They make no sense. That's the problem. It's like there's 500 different people running the company, and they all don't talk.
When
to
they
each
bought
other.
ABK, they let everyone to believe that they were going to put all these games in Game Pass.
Yes,
It would take time, but they would do it. Dude, they put in fucking Spyro, Crash, and what was that other game? Diablo, your game?
Yeah, but not the $40 expansion. You got to pay for that. Like they didn't put that.
They never put the expansions in there, though.
Yeah.
That's how they make fucking money.
Still, they never got rid of the.
The only
Blizzard app.
expansion they ever
never
put in, I
combined it.
believe, was High Busters, because I played that shit on there.
Yeah, it depends. What sometimes they do. But
Anyway.
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. It's like they literally are just so disjointed right now, and nobody knows what they're doing, and I'm just like off of it. It's like, what's the point? Why am I going to?
Why do I have to sit here and talk about this shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
we want to come on here and
it.
you know,
For
speak
years,
highly
we
about
talked
it.
bad about how fucking PlayStation was screwing everything up. We talked bad about how the Wii U destroyed Nintendo. And we were always saying how Xbox was navigating through it, and they were getting through the Xbox One and all this other stuff, and they were doing better and better and better. Forget about it.
Yeah, I mean, we all wanted to see this gen not be stuck where it is now. As a whole, I mean, this is everybody included, and we're just now getting, kind of like a sliver of hope with this Nintendo stuff on the second.
Nintendo is going to save 2025 as far as gaming is concerned.
As far as good news, I hope so.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's what we can hope for. But we didn't think we were signing up for this in 2020.
No fucking
that's
way,
just plain and
man. No
simple.
way.
And enough people aren't like talking about that. They're like, yeah, but now we're on Game Pass and we have
Yeah,
these games
because
to
everyone
play.
is just kissing the company's ass. Well, guess what? We don't have any ties to that horse shit.
No,
okay?
we don't.
I don't talk to Phil on the fucking Xbox Live or Xbox Network, whatever you want to call that bullshit. It's still Xbox Live to me.
Yeah.
I don't call him on the phone. I don't care about this guy. Okay? We have no ties to that stuff.
No.
I'm a regular consumer that buys this shit. I bought one today, by the way. We buy games. We buy everything. We play everything. We are real people. I know that's hard for the community to fucking understand, but we are real people. And this is our opinion. We paid to have these opinions. Sorry. I wasn't sent a free fucking Xbox to go, oh my God, there's so many games. No.
Yeah, we're not reading stuff off.
Who paid
$400
Who paid $449 today for a digital Series X? This guy did. All I'm saying, man. I'm actually a guy that buys this stuff. RWK says, I talked to Phil, and when he gets in bed with you, what?
What?
What the fuck?
He deleted his message. There he goes. See, he knows. He deleted his own message.
The famous RWK retraction.
RWK, when you turn over at night, he's in between you.
Yeah. I think that's what he was trying to say. He'll take the fall for it.
I talked to Phil when he gets into my... Nobody gets in my bed. Get out of here.
I don't know. I'm just like so tired of it that I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we can't say we're floored by this news. I mean,
Yeah.
we've been saying that it's
Well,
going to
not
get
floored,
delayed.
but and again, people are like, oh, well, if you knew, then why are you mad? We're mad because it's just the fact that now we have to fucking wait another fucking year. And then, what if they delay Gears E-Day next year? Or what if they delay this game again? Or what if they delay Perfect Dark next year? Then we're gonna hear, oh, that's okay because there's
We
so
have
much,
so many games.
so much shit coming out. What's coming out? What is it that's coming out?
South
And
of Midnight.
And does everybody that wants to play Fable, are they gonna play all those other games that are coming out?
No.
Not really.
Okay, not everyone's an Xbox super fan where they're going to stick everything up their ass. There are people that don't like certain genres. Expedition 33 or whatever the fuck that game's called, I have no interest in that game at all. The other games I'll check out.
Is that already out?
And
or is it
again,
coming out?
just because games come out doesn't mean people fucking play 99 hours of them and go, oh my God, I got my filling of Game Pass. People will try it for 5 minutes and be like, fuck this game. Oh, this game is good. I'll play it every once in a while whenever I get a chance. That's all it is, man.
When does Expedition come out?
It comes out this year, this spring, I think.
Yeah.
So it's like after spring, like what's left in the pipeline besides your...
Well, they have the June showcase where they're going to show. That's what people are saying already. Well, we don't.
Well, obviously, if it's in fucking June, none of those games are coming out this year, right?
Well, yeah,
there might be a shadow drop or two, but let's be realistic here.
Nah, Gears is going to come out this year. Don't worry. Right, it's going to come out right
what
during
you'll see,
Grand
right?
Theft Auto.
You'll see the bullshit that he was showing the girl on the podcast, right? Remember, he showed up with when this broke and it was on the podcast. And he's like, "Oh, well, we got this footage here, and we can't say all this stuff." You're going to see a Fable trailer with footage. And at the end, it's going to be like coming 2026.
By the way, the footage was
PlayStation logo at the bottom.
The footage was pre-alpha footage that they showed with the announcement of this getting delayed.
I noticed that.
Pre-alpha.
Right?
How is it pre-alpha if the game's supposed to come out in?
And the guys say like, "Oh, he's making it seem like, yeah, it's what you see, like, because she's, oh well, what we're seeing is beautiful." It's like, of course you're gonna say that. This is the Xbox podcast, like the official podcast, so they're gonna say whatever. But you're right, like pre-alpha footage. Why aren't you showing us like actual footage? I mean,
that's because it's gonna be fall of 26, so we're gonna have to wait like.
Now,
2
what if
years.
this game runs better on PlayStation 5 Pro? No one's even talking about that yet.
No one's talking
probably
about that.
Will.
Monster Hunter is running very well on the Pro.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Doesn't it come out? It comes out Friday, right?
Yes.
Doesn't it run at like 10 frames on the Series X?
I mean,
I didn't watch that video, so I don't know. I heard that it runs better on the Pro, and I heard that it runs like shit on the Pro. So which is it?
So I heard it runs better on the Pro, but I can only speak for like me playing it on a PS5. It has performance mode. It has like, you could do the frame rate if you want to prioritize frame rate. It has the resolution. There's a locked 30 frames mode if you want, but you can take that off and still play in 60, similar to how, the other Resident Evil games run in 60. So it stays solid on the PS5 from what I played.
Right.
But as far as Xbox, I don't know. I did not request an Xbox code specifically. I was like, let me just do PlayStation. And that was it. But I mean, it apparently runs really well on the Pro. I haven't tested it out yet, but I definitely want to give it a go so I can talk about it here. So I'll have to install it and see how it is on there. But most people that, again, we're starting to see, especially with Indiana Jones around the corner, you're going to start seeing a lot of these games take full advantage of the Pro. And I think Capcom was like, all right, we're taking advantage of the Pro. And that's good because RE4 Remake was a patch. That was later. This was developed with like, okay, we know we could hit a little bit more with this Pro here right from the start. So maybe they took advantage of that. And it seems that way. So, but yeah, you're going to start seeing that happen. And again, I'm not saying that, if you don't want to spend money on the Pro, anybody out there, I get that. But
well, you're going to have to do or die because apparently those tariffs are going to make those Pros go a lot more up in value.
Yeah, and there's less GameStops to trade into, so I don't know what's going to happen by the end of this year, but we'll see. And
Mental 9R jumps in right when we're talking about PlayStation. Isn't that funny?
What's up, man?
What's up, Mental? How you doing?
We have to question his allegiance to Xbox. Jeff M says he was interested in Expedition 33, but then he saw the full trailer and the dev interview, at the Xbox event a month ago, and he is immediately turned off to the game.
Oh, but we have so much to play.
Because I'm going to play every game at 99 hours.
And you're just going to see that Fable trailer in June, and it'll have the PlayStation logo on the bottom, and that's it. That's what they'll do.
Let me tell you guys something,
ready.
okay? GTA 6 is going to sell a shit ton of PlayStation 5 Pros. People are saying, yeah, it's not going to run 4K 60. Maybe it won't. But what if it does 1080p 60? Or 1440 60?
If it's the only way to play it in 60.
If there is only one way to play that game in 60 and it's only on Sony, they're going to Sony.
Yep.
And then it hits PC and
PC.
It comes out on PC 6 months after release.
Right.
Okay. So people are going to jump from the Pro, and then they're going to figure out what they're going to do with PC. If they have a PC already, because building a PC right now just isn't the right way to go. There's a lot of problems right now. NVIDIA, they had the worst launch going. So if you have a 40 series card, you're good. Stay there. Don't worry about it. If you have anything below that, the 30 series is pretty good, but a 20 series and below, you're kind of fucked if you wanted to upgrade.
Yeah, I was thinking that last night.
2070, 2080 should hold you over. What were you saying?
I was thinking last night that they probably know that it's going to run at 60 on the Pro, and that's why they're just laying back. Because why would you even bother with your own stuff if you're going to be the only place to play GTA 6 at 60? You could just do nothing all year, and you'll sell more consoles than anybody.
Well, maybe the game won't be at 60. We still don't know. We have to
right.
find out. This is why I don't like to say shit, and then if it's wrong, it's wrong. I don't mind being wrong, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, no, I'm right. That's why I'm saying we don't know yet. We're not there. Just like this game. Last week, Fable's definitely coming out in 2025. A week later, next year.
Yeah. You just don't know. That's the thing. We really don't know. So.
Yeah, it's like just waiting for more stuff to come out that's bad news. So because it's always good news, and then stepping on the rake again. And that's why I just think it's a little bit of a bummer, because we'll be facing down 6 years of this generation by the time Fable comes out, if it comes out at that time. And I just think there should just be a better strategy to kind of get your product out the door with other things. Like, again, Perfect Dark is a great example, because it's like, what if you didn't have Fable, but you had Perfect Dark? That was gone and just kind of like literally in the dark for years. And it's just, that shouldn't be the case. Like, you should have something ready that, I don't know, like, will just make the rest of the year more fulfilling. Because I doubt what we see in June is going to be even like a full-fledged, I mean, they can show gameplay of Fable, sure, but like, I don't think this event is going to be like, because I mean, last June's event was fine. It was a good event because, we got some of the stuff that we didn't want to, or that we wanted to see, but also stuff we didn't want to see. But we're also like, okay, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's just see what happens. And I just don't think that even an event this year could like get me excited about some of the, their specific stuff, or fate, not even their stuff.
I'm excited for Perfect Dark, but when? Like, I'm going to be fucking retired. My wife is going to be retired by the time Perfect Dark comes out.
If they don't show gameplay in June,
they showed gameplay already, but they showed the first trailer 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So what are you doing with Perfect Dark? It only takes 5 years to make a game. Well, where is it?
We should actually get a full-on demo of the game.
And by the way, this whole fucking we need to delay it to make sure it comes out better excuse, they've used this for every fucking game.
Always.
I mean,
It's
every
always
game.
Xbox. You never hear Capcom say, we have to delay the game to make sure it runs better. Capcom will just either delay a game or they'll just release it.
That's
Right.
true.
Microsoft, every fucking game. Oh, we got to delay it to make sure it's got polish every fucking time. It's like
Yeah,
an
nope.
alcoholic that, oh, don't worry, I won't drink tonight. And then you catch him drinking. Oh, it was just one drink. I
One
won't
more.
do it again. And then the next day, guys passed out. Like, enough.
Yeah, I don't understand because
Hockey fan, what's
There's-
up?
what's up, man? Like, it's just I don't know. Like, what are they going to really show in June besides what we already talked about? It's like
Who gives a
okay,
fuck? I don't even care. Show whatever.
I might not even watch it. Like, what's the point?
Well, we got to talk about it, so you got to watch it.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
reason they made that
We're all gonna watch
announcement
it.
that they're going to show other logos because that they're going to show stuff for PlayStation. They're going to show stuff for Switch.
Matthew
if the
Bonks,
Switch
what's
event
up?
doesn't show it, they might show a bunch of Xbox stuff at the Switch event now. Like anything could
excited
go
for
now.
Switch
Anything's
event.
possible.
I'm very excited for the Switch event.
Me too.
April 2nd, buddy.
Yep.
It all
Can't
goes
wait.
down. I would suggest everyone just fucking have fun with Nintendo this year. Don't worry about the other guys because they don't know what the hell's going on.
Nope.
Yeah.
Don't get rid of any of your systems because you won't be able to buy them back, but it doesn't matter. at
Right,
this
that's
point.
why I
It's
bought
taken
it today because you know what? The Xbox Series X, it's a wash. It is what it is. The next one, you can kiss these fucking cheeks, okay? Because I am buying it.
buying it. No way. I'll build another computer by then. That's
Yep.
it.
That's when Phil Spencer needs to contact us to be Xbox people because that's when we're going to get it. Okay? You know what, guys? I want you to talk good about us, so we're going to send you guys all consoles for free. Great. Because guess what? We've already paid our way in. He's never going to do that, so fuck him, but it is what it is. Mental 9R, you're right. Maybe we'll have the tools for the series consoles, folks. Never count on Xbox, folks. Never count out Xbox, he says, folks. Are you listening, folks?
Oh,
Oh,
uh,
when all is said and done and Xbox doesn't exist and everything, is he just going to be like thrown into an asylum and be like, folks, like in a room?
be like, folks.
He's still going to be like podcasting in a room.
To no one. It's just gonna be just a wall he's looking at.
What's wrong with him? He believes there's another Xbox coming.
oh, shit. That's a good one. That's a good one.
funny.
He's
He
gonna
said,
throw
"Where do
him
I
in there.
pre-order the
Okay.
console?" Huh?
Phil will save me. Phil will save me.
He still thinks he's live.
What happens when Phil Spencer retires and he doesn't talk to none of these guys anymore? Are they going
I
to feel
thought he was my
betrayed?
friend.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like someone broke up with them.
Nah,
Yeah.
he just like cuts them off. Like he's got nothing to do with this shit no more.
Yeah.
He'll be on a private island somewhere hanging out. He's not going to talk to these guys anymore.
Nintendo knows what they're doing. Yes, they do, back because Metroid Prime 4 is going to be a launch title for the new Switch. Because unlike
And-
Xbox, they actually said, you know what? We can't get this game to run on our platform. So why don't
Yep.
we just wrap it up and put it with the launch of the new console?
That
Dun,
is the
dun,
only-
dun.
That's the only exception. Every other game, Nintendo,
The
they
longest
haven't
dev cycle.
delayed-
Really, has Metroid been in development longer than Fable?
No, it started development in 2017, so it hasn't. It's been 8 years, and that's the only game every other game besides like one Pokemon game, they've hit their target. They tell you 6 months in advance the game comes out. I can't remember anything getting delayed. Zelda came out on
So
time.
Nintendo's
Mario
like
Wonder came out on
30,
time.
30 and 1.
They had one game that they couldn't get right because they had to restart development.
And I
completely.
guarantee you that was because of the hardware, which everyone
Yeah.
says the Switch is fine. No, it's not. It has shitty hardware. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, in 2025, it's rough.
Kind of like that Series S.
They Nintendo doesn't tell you 5 years in advance. They don't delay stuff. They tell you 6 months before, 3 months before, and the damn game comes
By
out.
the time
And
they
whether it
canceled your
runs, it runs, and if
pre-orders,
it doesn't, it doesn't.
yeah, it's like when they canceled your pre-orders, they're just like, all right, it's coming to the next Switch immediately, and it's just like
when they
okay,
canceled
like,
that pre-order, I was like, it's going to Switch 2 day one.
yeah,
Because there's no reason why they canceled it other than they're putting it on the new Switch. Because if they could get it to run on the OG Switch, they would have had it on both. But there's a reason why. Because they could not get that fucking game to run the way they wanted on the OG Switch.
yeah. You don't go back from the drawing board when it got scrapped the first time and like come out with something that is,
Well,
you're
they
gonna
lost 2 full years of development.
That's
Literally, they
crazy.
just gone because it was 2017, and then they scrapped it in 2018 or 2019. So I think they lost like 2 years, and they started over.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like they're gonna aim high with this thing, and they should. They should. It's gonna be an amazing game. I mean, I'm gonna be playing it day one. I mean, we're all gonna be there because again, we want to see this thing succeed. And if you're just gonna be like, all right, we're gonna just put this out.
Let me tell you
the best
something,
way it
okay?
can
I
look.
trust Nintendo a lot more than Phil fucking Spencer, okay? The guy's a fucking liar. Okay? And every time this guy gets caught in a lie, it's, oh, hey, that's not what he said. He said this. He meant that. He meant that. Like, enough. Enough. If he says something, he needs to stick to it. You can't armchair quarterback what the guy said.
No, you can't.
He said, oh, ABK games are going to be, not ABK, what was it? Bethesda games. They're going to be where Game Pass lies. And he lied. Oh, well, he meant like where Game Pass like sleeps or whatever. Like, come on, guys. Like, this guy fucking lies his ass off. And you guys all buy this shit. You guys buy it and you run with it and you twist it and you move the goalpost. It was the Sony guys that used to move the goalposts and they still do. The Xbox guys always kept it real. Now all these guys are moving this shit. I don't even know what the hell. It's like stepping into a landmine on fucking Twitter.
Yeah, you're just
On
like,
both sides. They're like Big Show Kane and Mark Henry. They're fucking good guys on Raw, the bad guys on SmackDown, bad guys on Raw, good guys on SmackDown. It's like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
It's
Can't
week to
turn
week.
heel and babyface in the same week. It doesn't
Exactly.
make sense.
18 times.
Oh man.
What is going on?
And like we were saying at the top of the conversation, we spent the money on this stuff. It's
We're real
like,
fucking people. Nobody contacts us. Nobody does anything, and that's fine. I don't listen to me. I don't like flying. Okay, so I'm not getting on an airplane to go anywhere.
No.
So I'm not jealous of anybody flying anywhere. Great. If the airplane lands upside down when you get there, it ain't me on that fucking plane.
Come on,
Just
take a
saying.
chance.
Take a chance. Yeah, I mean it's we invested money.
Imagine that
and
was an
ecosystems.
Xbox airplane.
No,
It landed
man.
upside down.
Oh, if it was an Xbox plane, it would just never get to the destination. for
All
like
those
10
Xbox
years.
guys were on the airplane that landed upside down.
No, they would all land on an island and be delayed for 10 years. like
Holy
Tom
shit,
Hanks.
my airplane's an Xbox, folks. Guys on the news fucking screaming.
Just hang upside down playing Xbox.
Yeah, it's in this. It's on the seat.
Speaking of airplanes, you guys keep talking. I got to bring something up. I got to find
Sure.
the info.
The biggest favor Microsoft could do is just stop announcing stuff like 5 years early.
Yeah,
the deal.
that's the
the
thing
deal.
too. It's like you can't get that excited. Just show us it when you are confident that this is,
Show it like a year out, and then if it gets delayed, okay, we only been waiting a year.
yeah,
stuff like that.
especially look, because again, like we were saying, like I understand that they, are like these games are harder to get across the line, but then you have developers like Capcom that get stuff out
Oh yeah.
when they need to get it
Capcom is,
out.
like shitting out games.
Yeah,
Like,
and
this is
Nintendo's
How come Capcom could get like 85 games out in like a 10-year life cycle and Xbox gets like 5 games out?
Work
because
ethic.
I just think they have their studios in check and they know who to
They're
work.
good at the engine too.
Oh, you mean it doesn't take 5 years to make a game, Anthony?
I
Or
mean,
in Microsoft's case, after they delay it like 8 years?
the RE engine still looks damn good. and they've done a good job at making this stuff run on it. And
Venge, what's up, man?
what's up?
What's up, Venge?
So, really quick, we will get right back to Capcom. My sister went to France a couple days ago, and she sent me photos of the airport in France. What do you notice here? What is that?
Not just a billboard.
Oh, what is this?
Some good marketing.
You mean it's not a billboard in 3 different countries that don't give a shit?
Yeah, that's a whole ass kiosk too.
That's great.
And
This is the airport in France. They have sit-down kiosks of PlayStation.
Because they know people are waiting there.
They know people are waiting. They might wait all day for their flights, and they could play PlayStation. Isn't that crazy?
That's a dope idea. It's like
You
people who
can
wouldn't have
actually
normally
play
seen it.
anywhere.
play anywhere.
Oh,
Yeah, if you're-
isn't this a great concept? It would have been nice for xCloud, right? Oh,
Yeah.
there's one more photo here. Look at this one. Well, it's the same place. It's just different camera angle over here.
If you're sitting there bored, you might not have played a video game in 10 years.
But
you're like,
imagine
"I'm
though,
sitting here."
imagine you're not a gamer.
That's
You just were waiting at the airport. You're like, oh, let me look at this thing.
Yeah.
And you get hooked on it. You're like, holy shit, this is great. What is this called?
Exactly.
PlayStation 5?
It's exactly how you grow your customer base.
Just saying.
Yeah. It's actually crazy what happens when you actually put money out for
This looks like
marketing.
Best Buy. Like when you walk to like the Windows section,
Oh yeah.
this is an airport. How crazy is that?
It's smart.
Well, there you go. So shout out to her for these photos and letting me know, because I had no clue this was a thing. And I guess Microsoft has no clue either. So there you go.
But they put up a billboard.
Don't worry,
And
they
they-
got billboards in.
They have a train in Poland.
Remember they had that train station with Redfall spray painted on the wall, and people were like, "What the hell is this shit?
Yeah.
It's not Halloween yet. What is this?"
But we know that's because they're not trying to grow their console market anyway.
Yeah.
So
They're trying to
don't
kill
care.
it.
Right.
You could be sitting there bored waiting for Wolverine to release. Wolverine. Hey, you know what though? At least that's going to be a good game.
When was that announced?
Huh?
When was Wolverine even announced? Like officially?
Well, I want to get this out because a lot of
21.
people have selective
say, yeah.
memory. Okay. In what was it, January or February of 2024, a year ago? I think it was January. Hiroki Totoki had that meeting where he said we got nothing until at least until April 2025, first party.
That was just after Helldivers released.
All
too.
these Xbox guys forgot that. They forgot that he even said this.
PlayStation got Helldivers, and
But
then they
if
basically
people
said,
are paying attention, I mean, like we do, because we just we're regular people that pay attention to this shit. You would know that Sony wasn't having anything for a whole year, and here we go.
yeah, they
And it
just
looks like
flat
they're
out said
still
it.
not going to have anything in April 2025.
And then what did we hear? The whole they're trying to take
This is
they
nothing
saw
new. So when that
Afterthought.
showcase happened, all these Xbox guys were like, that was trash. It's like, okay, it wasn't trash for third parties. Okay. And we knew there weren't going to be first party games there. Because they
And,
fucking told us a year ago. Hello?
So Wolverine was announced September of
cats.
2021.
Goddamn.
So it hasn't even been 4 years that they announced Wolverine. So if it comes out like this fall, which I don't think it will,
No,
It's
Wolverine's
still-
not coming out this year. No way.
if it comes out next year, that's only 5 years. That's not 10 years.
I don't
That's
know,
5.
man.
It's got to come out by.
They
like,
said
next year.
2026, but I don't know. That's going to be.
Wasn't that on the leaked roadmap?
It was leaked, and people they have played the game. They've rebuilt the game and played it. Not me, but that
I
game
mean, we'll
was
see.
leaked.
That one could be that one could take a while. That's that, and I'll be pissed about that too. But I'll give that a chance because it's only been announced for 3 years and change. It's not been announced for 10 years. You know.
Yeah, but
So
still,
let's
it's
see.
Wolverine. Like, how much could you do with that game?
It's gonna be your typical like Spider-Man type game.
Yeah, but it's not.
gonna
He's
blow
not
the-
Spider-Man. He can't fly from building to building. He's got to run around
know.
and shit.
Well, I saw the footage and he's like clawing up the building. It just looks like Spider-Man to me.
I
But
don't know.
I don't care. I'm just saying, like, you got to give that one a little bit of a break because it's only been a couple of years. It hasn't been 10 years that they announced it.
Yeah, the joke is on PlayStation. All those chairs surrounding the kiosks are Xboxes. Take that, Sony. Oh yeah, because everything's on Xbox. I think they're going to be lacking. Not sure why. It won't live up to the hype. What is he talking about? Fable or Wolverine? I could see that. Well, the script got leaked for that. I already read the whole thing. When the leaks happened, I read the script for Wolverine.
You know what's funny? I saw the footage floating around on Twitter and I thought it was Just Cause. I was like, oh, that's just a mod for Just Cause, but it was like the alpha game.
Yeah, they
I'm
were
like, oh,
pissed,
geez.
man. That was a lot of shit they got
And
jacked.
by the way, people are like, look how bad this game looks. It's like, dude, it was like not even the graphics weren't even done. It was in like alpha. Like,
Yeah, it's not done
you
yet.
can't judge a game like that. Someone
Yeah, no,
stole it and
you
leaked it
can't.
out.
You can't.
Now, Assassin's Creed, which was leaked, that you can judge because that's the finished product.
Yeah.
What do you mean Assassin's Creed? The new one?
Somebody got their hands on, a bunch of people got the game physically and they like leaked everything out, the whole game. I was thinking it was going to get uploaded, but it didn't.
Stop with the Assassin's Creeds already. Jesus Christ.
Well, this probably
man.
might be the last one, Fred.
Yeah, Ubisoft is not.
Oh,
Especially if
doing
nobody
hot.
goes out and buys it. It's done.
yeah, no, I ain't buying it.
So
It's
I don't
okay.
know.
Film will come. Film came in and saved their collective pony asses. He'll forever be known as the man that saved PlayStation. He can fuck other what? I miss the days when a trailer just shown and meant the game was. Yes, thank you, back.
Yes.
I
Same
love
here.
that. Or back in the day, no pun intended, you would get a magazine and it would say, hey, Mortal Kombat Trilogy is coming out October.
Mhm.
You would read that in like January. And guess what? Mortal Kombat Trilogy came out in October.
You would make sure that that's what you got. Because
There were some games that would get delayed and some games would get canceled, but for the most part, you knew when this stuff was coming out.
Yeah.
Now Nintendo's the only one that hits a 6-month window. They usually do 3 to 6 months, and they've been hitting it pretty well.
Yeah, and they're
Well,
good
let's
with.
hope they keep
They're always
doing-
good with promotions.
That's
so
why
they're-
I'm excited for the Nintendo Switch 2 this year. I think that's going to calm me down a little bit, hopefully. They
As
don't
long as
screw
it
something up.
runs. Yeah, if it runs the games, then we're good. I'll be happy because I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
At
And I
that
wanna
point,
see what they
Xbox
launch
and
with it.
PlayStation can do whatever the fuck they want for the rest of 2025. I really won't care. But I'm telling you, man, these companies all got to get their shit together.
Let's just hope they release this thing before summer, like sometime before June, so we can have a good summer
Yeah.
having it and playing it and enjoying it. That's what I'm hoping for.
Just have something new. You
Because
know.
otherwise, what the hell are we gonna do? We got
Hopefully,
Doom.
hopefully the Switch, Doom is going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's denying that. Doom looks like it's going to be game of the year.
Looking good, man.
I mean, I
looking
know
good.
people are going to go, but GTA. Well, we don't know if GTA is going to be good or not. We're assuming it's going to be good, but we don't know.
I
Yeah,
did
that's
like
in the
GTA
fall.
5, but I'm also judging it off of like the story and the campaign and the missions. Other people, it's mostly just like online nowadays. But yeah, I'm excited for just to see what Rockstar did. You know,
Hey, remember when GTA 4 came out? Oh, it's the greatest game ever made. Then 5 hit, and everyone's like, "Fuck 4. 4 sucks."
before you know what's impressive is how the 360 was running GTA. The fact that it was able to even do it was awesome. Because like, even if you go back and play it, it does still like the fact that it still visually looks as good as it does. I know the frame rate is shit. They really put a lot of effort into that thing, man. Like just as is the 2013 version. I know everyone's like, oh, the update, and that's cool. But like, it's just amazing that they got that stuff to fit. Even Max Payne 3 a year prior, they got all that shit to run on a like that's crazy. The PS3 obviously had more, RAM and stuff, but the 360 was fucking pulling that
PS3
shit
was a
off. And
piece
it's
of shit.
crazy.
I remember
Uh,
installing that crap like GTA 5 on my 360.
Right.
Nobody remembers when GTA 4 came out on the 360. I'm sorry, on the PS3. The game kept freezing.
Yeah.
People would get in the car and drive, and the game would just freeze and lock up.
Yeah.
They had to release about 3 patches to fix that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Xbox 360, man, it was just working.
360 was smooth. I remember when my dad was trying to play Red Dead, it would keep freezing at this one point of the game, but the disc was perfectly fine. And then we had to basically like get past it somehow. I forget, like I think we just got like another.
Gotta tell your dad to get good, man. Come on.
Yeah. That was back in 2010, Red Dead was on there. But 360 never had a problem with running that stuff. Even GTA 4 still
the
runs.
PS3 sucked. It was a cell processor. It was you have to understand, people are bitching about the Series S. People really didn't want to work with that cell processor.
Yeah, it's just amazing again what that was getting out even in late 2013. The console came out in 2005 and it's still pulling off GTA 5. That's impressive. And I remember when it came out early and we, back in the days when we would get that stuff early, and I remember playing it, I was just like, damn, this is like probably the best looking game I've ever seen on the 360 at the time. Cause I was like, there's so much to do. These graphics look insane, so but that was back then.
The 360
the
360 will always be regarded as one of the best systems because it just kept changing with the times.
Right. Yeah.
The dashboards. Every time you got a dashboard on the 360, it was like you got a brand new console.
Yeah.
Like, wow, this is a new experience. They literally named it New Xbox Experience, one of the dashboards. But I mean, they always refreshed it. Like they kept it up to date. It was good. The Xbox 360 is definitely peak Xbox. I love the original Xbox as well.
Oh yeah.
And it just, fell apart with the Xbox One. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know.
The Xbox Live era for 360 was just peak, and even GTA 4 being the start of that too. Like when that was like one of the first like full online, you just jump in and just fly around Liberty City. Like that was so cool.
Also, it was the first. Wasn't GTA 4 like the first major DLC where it added to the story?
Yeah.
Because Xbox Live was just little Xbox Live arcade games, and the DLC was like skins and stuff. But
I remember they sold them like separately, like physically too.
Yes,
they used to have them
because people couldn't install on their hard drives. They didn't have big enough hard drives.
No, nope. Yeah, that was
I still love the online for
GTA 4 was still. I still like GTA 4.
Richard says he remembers installing GTA 4 on the PS3. The frame rate was worse and the colors looked darker. There you go. Do you think
360 had vibrant colors, which is really cool?
Cougar Man Milfman says, do you guys think that Microsoft can ever recapture the magic of the 360? They were kind of close with the Series X. Now there's no chance.
No, they're done. They dug themselves.
There's no chance. The brand is like
it's tough.
Yeah.
The brand isn't
tough.
To hardcore gamers, the brand isn't as damaged, but to the casuals, the brand is fucking dead. It's already like a wrap.
Yeah, it's just not looking hot. And
look at the fucking airport. Just look at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah. They're
giving up. They're done.
The Xbox Live era.
They're not giving up. They're done. It's just there's no presence. That's the whole point.
Yeah, it's like they're still pushing it. It's just they're not doing it in the same way that they used to. It's just kind of like, we see this era when
they are now a brand, a third-party publisher, which is fine. No one's saying that they're going to close up shop. The problem that we're worried about is no more consoles. And I know, they just approved a new console. Okay, well, we'll believe it when we see it. And if it's one of these Steam machines that came out like 10 years ago, good luck. Because that didn't work out.
Yeah.
I have 2 of them behind me.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I think they're we're just seeing a different era turn, and once we saw that turn, that was it. We just talk about it all the time with early last year. We're just like, all right, this seems to be a different turn for them, and that was it. Then we saw everything else unravel. So,
Would you
but
take the
the three,
original Xbox over the Xbox One? Probably.
Yeah.
And I say that because Xbox One has backwards compatibility. But as far as the library, yeah, original Xbox probably all day long. Because the backwards compatibility doesn't play everything.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And there were a lot of really good original Xbox games.
There's a ton.
Yeah, I mean, you need Godfather the game. Like, how could you Hitman Blood Money? I mean, all these games are great. The Scarface game, even though it runs at like 1 frame a second, the fucking game sucks, but it's fun to play.
There's a reason that the original Xboxes go for money again, because people want to play those games.
Yep.
They're fun,
Plus, you can do the homebrew stuff on there. I mean, it's probably one of the best consoles.
Oh yeah.
It still does like Xbox Media Center, which became Kodi. I don't know if anybody still uses that. But you can put Kodi on there, whereas you can't really use Kodi on the 360. Bring the Godfather back. Yeah, man, remaster that game.
Yeah.
those games were so awesome.
Let me tell you something. I like the Godfather game better than GTA. I do. The first Godfather game. The second one sucks. First one was the best.
Yeah, that was cool, man. Like during that era where we had there's like the mob games, especially based off the movies. You had the Scarface game, the Godfather games.
Wasn't just the mob games though. It was just let's rip off GTA by using actual IPs.
Yeah.
The Warrior game was like that too. The Warriors game.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, that was Rockstar. Of course, they're ripping off GTA. It's the same company. But yeah, we're the Warriors. Why don't they remaster that game?
Yeah, that was a great game.
Godfather's funny.
Especially when you put the codes on. You could do that freaking... Okay, in the Godfather game, you hit the button. He does like this... like this hump thing. And you could fire the gun while he's like doing that. So it's like the funniest thing there.
Remember we were laughing at that? That was so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you something funny. Okay. When we first moved here, I set up the sound bar, okay? And my wife's on the phone with her mom, and I'm playing the Godfather game, and I'm firing the gun and everything. And her mom's on the phone like, is everything okay over there? I hear a lot of gunshots and stuff. And it was because it was coming out of the sound bar.
Yeah.
She's like, it's a dangerous neighborhood over here.
It's very dangerous.
Bully was fun back in the day, says Richard. Well, there you go. Hopefully, what happened to Bully 2? This game was supposed to be coming out for like 45 years now.
Yeah, they forgot about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they have the remasters and that's it.
Jeff M says the original Xbox is an amazing system. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah,
I still have mine behind the green screen.
I got mine right up here on the
with the
desk
Zadusa, with a 2 terabyte SSD in there with all the games.
Mine's right.
And we have Insignia. All of us have Insignia, and we go online and play. If you can find an original Xbox, definitely save that thing. Get it repaired and get it modded.
I'm gonna be looking out for more of them this year.
Yeah,
I want to get another one if I find it for cheap.
Yeah, I was playing Silent Hill 4 on it. It runs great.
How do you like that game so far?
Honestly, I really like it. I'm only like 4 or 5 hours in, but I'm liking it's a little bit different. You deal with, similar enemy types, but also ghosts that you can't hit. And so I was like, oh shit, okay, this is different. And going, back to the room constantly for the time being to heal, and then things change every time you go back and stuff. It goes back into first person. It's very cool. I mean, it's different, but I like it. And I think it just fits very well with like what I've been playing with 1 through 3 over the past couple years. The third one I just beat late last year, I think it was, or it was somewhere last year, and I streamed it. So I think going fresh off that and into this, it feels very similar, but also it's different when you're like trying to come at it from like a perspective when I think there's a lot of different people that prefer the like more like darker imagery, I guess, where this seems it's a little bit more like, okay, it's leaning into that, but it's still really fucked up. And I like that because it's, I don't know, it works for me. It's a different like pace. It's a slow burn, and you really feel like isolated because you have to keep going back to the room constantly. And there's different ways to go back. And so I was like, okay, so like you can enter and leave any which way, but every single time it's healing you, and then you go. So I don't know how this is going to play out, but I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what happens or anything like that, but I am enjoying it so far. So
That's good.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Awesome game. So there is news that Silent Hill or Bloober
Yes.
Team and Capcom. Bloober Team and Konami. I wish it was Capcom. Bloober Team and Konami are working on another Silent Hill game. They're saying a new
Yes.
Silent Hill game. So a lot of people are like, well, is that a new game or is that a remake? What is going on?
I think it's a remake. Because like it, I recorded a video a little bit earlier, and I was saying the same thing where I was like, this is kind of like they're open it, like you gave them that creative ability, right? And they sold, 1 million copies in its first month. I think it's up to 2 million now. And so they showed that, hey, fans actually like this. They, and they said in their like press release thing, they also brought up the reviews specifically, which I thought was interesting, where they're like, well, it's got, this much on Metacritic. And they actually looked at that number as like, this is part of it too. Like they showed that they got good accolades with the sales, and we're going to do another project, which I just think it's Silent Hill 1. That's what I think. I just think you can't have 3 without 1 because they connect directly with each other. So you can't just build up 3. Do 1 and build off of the hype. Don't let Silent Hill, because Silent Hill F is still coming out. That's a separate game entirely. So do what Capcom is doing. Take a page out of their book. Go mainline, and then go back and remake Silent Hill 1 and just start from there. I think that's a great spot.
What if
So,
they
yeah.
do The Room?
They could, because that's another. It seems like The Room is also and I don't know this. I don't want, I don't know the ending, but I don't think it's connected. I think it's more like 2, where it's by itself.
Yeah, it's a different game.
So it seems that way. So, they could easily go, but I don't know. I think they might try to go with, the first one, but that's just my thought on that. But Silent Hill 2 Remake was my game of the year last year. I really enjoyed it. So they really surprised me.
Oh,
with
but
that
you had
game.
all those crazy people coming after you last year.
Yeah, I just was being honest, and
You
on
Resident
the-
Evil guys don't know James.
even the build up to Silent Hill 2, I was like, okay, this looks more, positive. Like there's certain things that obviously look questionable in the early trailers. I'm not going to deny that, but they made it work. They adjusted it, and it worked for me. It worked for a lot of people, I guess, because they're making more Silent Hill. So, it's not going to sell, close to 10 or 11 million. That's just not what it's going to do. But it's going to sell, a few million units, yeah, and hopefully we see what happens.
What am I doing? This guy Phil Spencer on my fucking thing. We have a video. Jeez. Get him out of here.
Who is the guy next to him?
I typed in Phil Spencer with an elf. That is not supposed to be Link. That's an elf.
It's like a super bootleg link.
Uh,
I don't even know.
That's like a link from Wish.
What else do we have to talk about? The room features Walter Sullivan, who's mentioned in 2, and Frank Sutherland, James's dad. Oh wow!
And Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh, you spoiled it for you.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland, the guy from 25.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to his dad.
Well, 24 was a great show
I've never seen that.
when it aired. Okay, when you go back and watch it now, you're like, man, this shit sucks.
He did a good Snake. Like a Snake voice. He didn't do that.
Oh, Fred, we don't talk about that here.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
A lot of people get butthurt.
Do they really? Oh,
Yeah, because it's not the other guy.
yeah.
It's like the Anthony's friend, Kane Hodder.
Yeah.
His friend.
You bring up Kane Hodder and Ken Kersinger and forget about it. People get so fucking mad over that.
Anthony just has him on like speed dial. Just like
I don't.
Tell him to get on.
Tell
Yo,
call
get
him
on
right
Discord.
Now. Call him right now. Anthony. Call him right now.
Definitely game of the year, Silent Hill 2 Remake. I'm starting to come around to it.
Yeah.
I want to replay it because my computer
Well,
was
guess
like,
what? My 2060 with 6 gigs of VRAM can still fucking play that game, even though you need 8 gigs of VRAM.
See, okay. So I was trying to play it on the 4060 when it was actively dying. So no wonder I was having problems. Now that I got it fixed, I want to play it again and see if it's better.
You still have that 4060?
Well, I got it fixed, but I have
Where
the
is
new
it?
one they sent me. What do you mean? It's in my computer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they sent it back to me. It took like 3 weeks.
I
but
thought
got
you
it
still
back.
had it in the box. I would say bring it over, but no, you put it in your computer
No, I
already.
put it in.
I thought it was Mini Me or Mini Me. 24 was corny. Silent Hill 4 is bonkers. When is Silent? Well, okay. Well, there you go. Silent Hill F. I don't know. I'm not into those third-party spin-off games.
Silent Hill F's a sequel.
To
It's
what?
like a mainline. I don't know. It's like it's supposed to be.
Why didn't they just call it
next-
5 then? Maybe that's what the F stands for, 5.
I don't know because the last one was Downpour.
When are we getting Silent Hill Code Veronica? I want to know.
Next year?
Silent Hill Code Veronica's Closet. Oh my God. This fucking guy's here again.
What's that?
What happened?
You better hit the button.
Don't make me spank you.
Oh my.
Not that one.
Whoa.
I'm confused.
We asked him for something.
Oops.
I asked you for the map. Carlos! I asked you for the map. Carlos! Carlos! Carlos!
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, the map says we're fucked.
Nice hearing from you, Carlos.
Carlos! 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 I asked you for the map. I asked you for the map. I asked you for the map. I asked you for the map.
Oh my god.
How he gets his own intro. That's amazing.
He's got to get his own intro. By the way, we might see him on Sunday, Anthony, just so you know.
Yeah. He mentioned that
Because the big party's Saturday, and of course he's like, "Oh yeah, I can't make it Saturday. I'll make it Sunday." I'm like, "Come on, man."
Damn, it's all good, man. I mean,
He's waiting in line at Micro Center for the 4090. He can't make it.
Yeah, because he's got a
That's
micro. Never mind.
Oh,
What?
Whoa.
Micro SP.
yeah.
He's got a Microsoft.
The softest man alive.
Oh no.
You'll be the next victim of the hitman. Get ready for a beatdown.
You know what you didn't put on there? You gotta put on you can't always get what you want, but you get what you need.
I was gonna put that on there, but it's like how many Bret Hart things should I put on here?
And somebody call security. You'll be the next victim of the hitman.
Don't make me spank you. Don't make me spank you.
Oh my.
Get ready for a beatdown.
It's so stupid.
I love it.
Who the fuck says get ready for a beatdown in 2025?
No one. But they
That's
said
what I'm
it
saying,
like-
man. Get ready for a beatdown.
I'm gonna say that to somebody next time. If I ever get in a fight, I'm gonna say, "Get ready for a beatdown."
Say that to your kids. Oh, shit.
okay, yeah. Nice knock on the door when they repeat that at school.
Get ready for a beatdown. Freaking Carlos is so unreliable. I like how they post the map in the chat. Y'all think we got another Switch 2 tease before April? No.
No. There was a rumored direct for February.
This is an Xbox where they're going to purposely leak shit out.
No.
Now, tomorrow is Pokemon Day, and there's a Pokemon event. So you might get Pokemon.
Can we get
news
those
then.
games on the Switch for Christ's sakes?
If they, every year, the rumor comes out, they're doing it. They're putting out the
Red,
collection.
blue,
It's
yellow.
up
Come
to
on,
you.
man.
If they do that, then that's it. They win. at
Listen,
life.
they
And
have to
that's
do
the
it because I keep getting a lot of people coming in looking for the games just to play the fucking games.
right. And they canceled the service, the 3DS service. You can't like use that. You could use it, but you can't download it anymore. So the only way to get Pokemon from those gens would be for them to put it on the Switch. So it makes logical sense that they would do it. And not to mention, it will just print money.
Yeah, it will.
So I don't know why they don't just do it. Even if you put them on the service or whatever, like just do it.
Yeah, well, the map says we're fucked.
Yeah, the roadmap.
Carlos.
It prints money, man.
God.
It
Obviously,
really does.
they're gonna show the Pokemon Legends game that was announced that got delayed because the other one sucked. So they're gonna show that tomorrow. But this is year 29 of Pokemon, I believe. So next year's the 30th. So maybe they'll save it. I hope to God they don't. I hope if they have anything to put out, they just put it out and that's the end of it. But I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
So let's make a prediction where we will 100% be wrong here. Are those games coming tomorrow to Switch
No.
Online?
I wish, I pray, but they
Nope.
won't.
You got to say the wrong answer. Yes.
Yes, they'll be out. They're shadow dropping all the games. The red, blue, yellow, green. They're gonna even put green out. They're gonna put ruby and sapphire.
Well,
It's
they
all gonna
have
be
to
there
put green
tomorrow.
out if it's the Switch Online Japanese version.
I know.
So technically, you're joking, but technically they would have to put that on there anyway.
I would play
Did they
every
do it?
single one of them and complete them.
Imagine
You
if we
guys
could
wouldn't
play
even
that
see me.
on Saturday.
If that shadow drops, I'm gonna
I have-
be sick that day.
I have that Zelda Switch I never opened, and I have the Mario Red one, the original Switch
Yeah.
that I never really opened.
If that shadow drops, I will stream it. I will play it. I'll do anything. I'll be obsessed. But I'm not holding my breath.
Well, I hope it drops at some point because she's only played the red and blue and all them. I think she played red. I don't even know if she played blue for like 5 minutes on the handhelds because she's never even been into Pokemon before Pokemon Go.
They're so good, the games, and they're like, I just hope they.
I
put them
still
on there.
have my OG Pokemon Red and my OG Pokemon Yellow, and I got Pokemon Blue when I opened the shop because somebody traded that in. But I was a red and yellow guy because red had the better Pokemon, even though I love Squirtle and he's blue. And I love the color blue, but I had to go red. Red had all the main guys. Yellow had Pikachu following you, so automatically that's going to sell. Batman is here. What's going on, Batman?
The Let's Go games are compatible with the service, so like technically you could get those guys through that. But I mean, I don't know. That was how many years ago now? It's time.
Prediction will be there'll be a John Cena game. Well, we can mod Cena back in the Resident Evil. Well, you know, maybe I should play RE4 again with John Cena.
Yeah, do it.
It is his final year, allegedly. So there is really quick, we didn't talk about this, but there is a rumor that The Rock is going to turn somebody heel to join his faction.
Oh yeah.
Who?
Well, it's all pointing directly at CM Punk. But if he turns John Cena ain't fucking retiring.
Yeah.
You turn John Cena, and then he turns heel for another year.
Yeah.
I mean, he's barely there as it is.
Like the whole retirement thing could just be bullshit. And then when he turns heel, people get even more mad because he goes, I lied. I said I was going to retire and I'm staying. I'm staying as the Hollywood Cena or whatever the fuck he turns into. The corporate Cena. Forget about it. He could add another 5 years to his career.
Well,
Maybe not his hairline, but his career can definitely be added on for 5 years.
Isn't this the last pay-per-view before Mania? So whatever they're going to do, they got to do, right?
Yeah, no.
This is it. Speaking of hairlines, I haven't watched AVGN in a long time, but he made a Gex video. Dude, he's got to shave his head. It's getting further and
Oh, you
further
sure?
back.
You sure about that?
It's like back here now. It's
Oh,
like
it's
insane.
It was a good Gex video though. I did think it was cool just because again some of those games are
I stopped watching him. I can't watch him with his hairline.
I
Sorry.
haven't watched him in years, but I just saw. I was like, oh, I
Dude,
wanna
he
see
looks
Gex.
like he escaped prison. Like he looks like a villain from Spider-Man.
Dude, he's got to give up on that
It just
hair,
comes to a
man.
point where it's just like you just gotta shave it. Like that's
Yeah,
what I did.
he's-
That's what happened to me.
no, I,
Or
He
wear a
has to
hat or
admit
something.
defeat. I mean, this is life.
Yeah,
No, really though,
trust me,
this
I've been there.
it's back there, man.
Yeah. That's what happened with me. I
Dude,
was
he
just like,
looks
you know
worse
what?
than people in like the 70s that had fucked up hair.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, he needs to stop. It needs to
But
stop.
I couldn't when every time he would come on the screen, I'm just like I'm staring at it. Like I couldn't even
Because it's right in your fucking face.
I know, it's just too much.
It's like, remember when Kane in the WWF? Kane shaved part of his head and we were like, why is he doing that?
I mean, to be fair, Cena's the same way, where I just cannot stop looking at his bald spot.
Well, that's Cena's fault, but at least he has
Yeah.
actual hair around it. Cena just
Right.
needs like a yarmulke or something on his fucking head. Like, he'll be all right.
He get a little
Put
transplant.
the
or
"you
something.
can't see me" thing on there. On it, you can't see his bald spot. Cena used to shave his head though. I don't know why all of a sudden he's like anti-shaving his head.
acting.
for roles.
Yeah, but you get a
maybe?
wig
I was
for
gonna
that.
say.
Yeah, I don't know.
He wears a wig in half his movies anyway.
Yeah, let me,
Yeah, I couldn't look away from that though. Oof. With the lighting and stuff, I was like, man.
I just sent in the chat. I just a screenshot it and sent it.
He speaks differently in his newer videos.
Well, he's like 50 years old. What do you want him to do? He's
There will be
He
a
was
new
making those-
NWO and WWE. Yeah, you never know, man. It might happen, Bryant. Resident Ernest. Oh man.
Ernest.
Oh yeah, because John Cena looks like Ernest. You know, he would be the perfect Ernest.
He'd be perfect.
The problem with Cena is I don't think he could act as crazy as Ernest.
Yeah. What's this new movie that he's doing in somewhere? Like,
Who the
is
fuck
it-
cares?
I don't know. It's like in Hungary or something like that.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Rust-Oleum spray will cover up the bald spot.
So one of my friends was like trying to not go like shave his head, but he was going bald. They had this like pen that you would draw the hair on, and then he finally just gave up. He's like, "This is so stupid,"
Yeah.
but it kind of looked legit from far away.
My guy, it's simple. You either shave your fucking head or you get a wig. Okay? It's not that hard.
I know.
I don't know why people are cutting their scalps open and doing all this crazy shit.
Nah, I'm never doing
Yeah,
that. I would just
I'm not
shave it.
doing that.
It's like just
Oh, you
admit
don't have
defeat. It's not a big deal. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gotten asked that. Like, oh, are you going to do like the hair transplant? Like, no.
Why would you do a hair transplant?
No, I don't know why. There's no point.
You don't have any hair to transplant.
Exactly. Like, I don't know why someone would ask me that. I'm just like,
Where are you
I'm-
gonna get it from?
I don't know, I'm just going to be bald and that's it.
You're gonna
I
end up
don't
with a
care.
big scar around your fucking head. They're gonna think you escaped prison. No, he's got that big scar all over his head.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm just staying bald. I save money. I save money being bald.
Anthony had to turn his camera off because he's laughing about
At the
James
baldness.
Rolfe escaping prison.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no. It looks like he landed a plane on his head. He's like, meow.
We need to do a wrestling comment. Well, Brian, we did Cheap Pop last night, man.
Mhm.
It was excellent.
Or
was
Monday
Monday night,
night,
actually,
2
yeah.
nights ago. I don't know what I'm doing. I did Gaming After Dark last night, not Cheap Pop. Brian, on this channel, check out Cheap Pop on Monday. We talked about all the current wrestling. And by the way, we're going to have a panel in 2 weeks from this past Monday. So not this Monday, but the Monday after, we're going to have the whole panel back again.
Nice.
And we're going to watch the CM Punk media scrum
Oh man.
from AEW, where he told everyone to go
good one.
fuck themselves. Because that was the end of AEW right there. Okay? And everything the guy said, everyone was like, oh, this guy's a cancer, he's lying, blah, blah. It was all true. And we're going to review that 3 years later. It's crazy, right?
Yep.
We were watching that. Me and you. Was Fred with us or who was with us? Jeff?
I think it was Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff. Yeah. I don't think I was.
I looked at Frank and Jeff and I said, this is the end of AEW. And they both looked at me. Everyone had their mouths, all of our jaws dropped. Because we're watching this and we're like,
crazy.
we weren't even going to watch it. We were like, oh, the scrum is on. Let's check it out. These guys are going to go home. We're watching the scrum. We're like, holy shit, what the fuck is going on?
That was just like iconic though. That it made CM Punk look like $1 million and it made the company look like trash.
Yeah. They're done.
Well, he was bitter though that night. Come on.
Yeah, okay. At that point, I was like, yes, I'm rooting for this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just sucked because we were like, oh, well, he's screwed because where's he going to go? And he went back to
Thankfully,
WWE,
yeah.
shockingly. I was with Fred when he came back.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was gonna go back.
I remember we watched it
Because they were saying, oh, he's going to come back, whatever. And then it ended. And I look at Fred, I'm like, these fucking liars, man. And then all of a sudden his music played. And me and Fred were like, what the fuck?
They're like, oh yeah. What pay-per-view was that?
Me and Perry watched
Survivor
the last
Series.
one at AEW.
Survivor Series.
Remember that?
thank you. Yeah,
Yeah, we saw Anthony cursed him.
yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
Every time Anthony comes up, he quits the company or something bad happens.
Oh crap, he's gonna be there for Elimination Chamber.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. You gotta just like close
That
your
means he's
eyes.
not going to win.
That's it. Nope.
Thanks a lot.
Now John Cena's gonna. No, now Logan Paul's gonna win.
No, fuck him. Get him out of wrestling. Jesus Christ.
I hate him.
They
I
don't
hate
need him.
so much. I hate him with a burning passion.
That guy should reboot that movie, Legally Blonde. That's what he should fucking do.
What?
He's gonna be Reese Witherspoon.
The guy's a fucking airhead. He's a moron. I can't see CM Punk being a heel and joining The Rock. Oh, yeah?
Well, you're gonna see it.
You're
so
going to
get
see
ready.
it. You might see Cena join him.
With the wise man.
Maybe they're going to do the WrestleMania 17. Where Rock comes out. Cena can't beat Cody. The Rock comes out. He gives Cody the chair. Cody gets rid of the chair. Cena grabs it, fucking knocks Cody out, and he joins The Rock as the champion. Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would
Yeah,
be kind of cool.
That'd be really
It would be the Austin ending, but done right. Because you're turning this guy when no one expected him to turn. Whereas, you know, we knew Austin was turning, and it was in his hometown, which was stupid because it's like he's gonna get cheered anyway.
Yeah.
That was not a good move. But you can do that again. You could do that if you do it in the right scenario, and I think they could pull it off. You turn them like the NWO, and that's it. It's over. Be interesting to see what happens. And maybe Sean Redfield will stop by. Who knows? He lives down the street now.
Will JB Zombie stop by?
Allegedly, he is a zombie because we haven't heard from this guy in over a year.
I know.
Hopefully, he's doing all right.
Yeah, we hope you're good, dude. If you ever listen to this,
We hope he comes back.
and Abbo, we miss you too.
I don't know what happened to Abbo. He's just not in the room anymore. Hopefully, he's all right. I see him on Discord playing games, so I know he's all right. Like,
That's good.
I know he's breathing, but I don't know how he's doing.
Yeah, the last time I heard from him, he commented on my Silent Hill video.
When was that? Oh yeah, a couple months ago, right?
October.
Yeah, remember I told you I was like, this is the first I've heard of him in a little while.
Yeah, I think he's purposely not saying nothing. Like to
It's all
be
good.
like he's trolling us.
Oh
He'll
yeah, I
just
mean,
show up back.
he does his own
back up
thing. That's
someday.
like you said. At least he's doing. He's still just playing stuff. I'm sure he enjoyed Silent Hill too.
All right, Brian, take care, buddy.
Later, dude.
Later, man.
All right. Happy birthday again.
Happy B-Day. Happy B-Day.
Cena versus CM Punk versus Cody at WrestleMania.
Triple threat.
I think they're going more with CM Punk and Logan Paul, unfortunately. There was also a rumor they were going to do triple threat with Punk and Reigns and Seth, which I don't want to see that. Nobody cares about that shit. You never know. They might flip it.
Yeah, I just want Logan Paul to be out of wrestling.
Me too.
God, I hate him with a passion. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that's because you admitted to hating him, they're going to keep him there because people are going to pay to see him get beat.
The sad thing is, like with Prime and everything, he makes the WWE a lot of money with Prime. Like sponsors them and shit.
What's the
Prime
nastiest flavor of Prime that I could drink for money?
I've only
I
had
had a
like
couple.
one.
I had a couple of times. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Everyone came here to see us scream at Fable. Isn't it funny?
I mean, we did for like an hour.
We had 32 people in here, now we're down 22.
You're like, oh, they're done. All
The
Hey, we
minute
gave 'em what-
the minute we stopped screaming about Xbox and Fable, everyone left.
They got what they wanted. I mean, we really unloaded on them for like an hour. That's all we could do. I mean, what do you want me to say?
Yeah. This could have just been an Xbox Goes to Hell hybrid at that point. The show would have been,
Yeah, but you know what? Like I said, and we mentioned this, we didn't think that game was coming out this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And again, people are, well, why are you bitching about it? It's because it's like another delay. It's like, come on, man.
It's ridiculous at this point.
And it's a
literally
pattern.
meme.
It's a habitual pattern with this company. That's the only thing. But whatever, it is what it is. Hopefully people enjoyed it. And if they didn't enjoy it, sorry, man. But I'm not a corporate guy. I could be if they want to send me some money. But until that day comes, I'm just not a corporate guy. I'm a regular person.
Yeah, they
I'm a common man, baby. I know Frank hates that shit.
It's funny.
working hard with his hand.
So where are you gonna get WWE 2K25? Are you gonna buy it on Xbox? Or are you gonna get it on PlayStation? Since the
Wherever
doesn't have that mode.
wherever Milfman gets it, that's where I'll pick it up.
Milfman, where are you getting it?
Barry's been getting them on PC the last.
I'm here
handful
playing
of years.
Cat Quest. That's a good game. I have that game. The blue Prime tastes like Windex. It is Windex.
I'll drink that for money.
What game got delayed? Fable.
Fable.
Wait, you stopped unloading on Fable on Xbox? Oh shit, I'm out. It says mental. There you go. Did we ever find out the favor? No, not yet. We'll find it out at WrestleMania probably. We might find it out Saturday. I don't know, but I'm assuming that favor could possibly play into the main event of WrestleMania.
I can't wait for Saturday.
Yeah, we have to wait and see. WWE is planting seeds now. They've been doing this for about a year, ever since Vince first left. They've been planting seeds, and the fans have been catching it, which is good.
Did you see Fox denied that they're like talking to him? They're like, yeah, we're not in business with them at all.
Yeah, whatever.
That's what they got to say now until they get the deal done.
Well, they got to say that until his lawsuit's over.
Yeah.
They might not be dealing with him, but they might be dealing with his son.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then when his problems go away, that's when he joins his son, even though he's secretly behind the curtain. You know how this works.
Yeah, of course. They have to. They always.
You know how
deny
this
it,
works.
and then,
That's why Shane met with Tony Khan and not Vince.
right.
Definitely, it's been good. Castaway, what's up, man?
Yeah.
What are we talking about now? You know what? The ratings are dropping. We got to keep talking bad about Xbox. We got to go at least another hour talking bad about Phil.
You know what I hate about Xbox?
Folks, you know I hate
Dude, I heard
Xbox,
that Phil
folks.
Spencer, he's the one that caused the Titanic to sink.
That's it.
I sent a good picture of Phil in the group chat. So you can look
Oh,
at that.
man. Phil's the reason why egg price.
Everyone,
You ever
call
see
your
the-
friends. Tell them to come
You ever
back.
see the movie The Whale?
Oh my god.
The Phil. Oh, wow. What is this?
Yeah.
Dude, what is this AVGN? Holy shit.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
saw
see?
that, right? You saw that? I screenshot that.
Bro,
I
he
told you.
looks
Dude,
like
that's
an
awesome.
ugly woman from like Italy or something
Oh my god.
with that hair. Like, what is going on with this guy?
I
Did you
told
put
you. I
Phil's
couldn't
face on
believe
him?
it.
This guy
Phil's face
seriously
in his
walks
hair.
around like this?
Apparently.
It was worse than the last time I looked at it.
I know. I'm watching it and I'm just distracted by it. I'm like, dude, please.
Hold on. We gotta shift over to him real quick.
I wasn't kidding.
We gotta
I
shift
literally
over.
haven't watched his videos in like 2 years, and I was like,
We
oh, I
gotta
really
shift
wanna
over to
see
this
his
guy for
video.
like 1 minute here. What the fuck is this? My guy. How could you defend this, Anthony?
'Cause it's his friend.
He has him on speed dial too.
Bro, he needs the Hair for Men Club on fucking speed dial.
I'm not defending it.
What would Anthony seriously, if your hair was
I
like
agree,
this,
I
what would you
don't-
do?
Yeah, I would just accept defeat.
My God.
But I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah.
He
his
looks like
content's-
fucking Eggman from Batman. Egghead?
knock on his
Egghead? What was the
content.
guy's name? Egghead? Eggman? What was it?
Humpty
I don't-
Dumpty. I don't know.
I mean, it's, like I said, I know he hasn't been on it with the content for a while, so
Yeah, he's been on it with the Club for Men.
yeah. I always like the old stuff, What are you gonna do? His book was good though. I did read his book.
I've never seen his movie.
Don't, Fred.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Don't
He
watch
kinda-
it.
He kind of talks about it in his book, which is kind of cool because he even like.
Yeah, he
admits
talks about
it,
how he ripped everybody off.
What?
This movie's gonna be awesome, and then the movie sucks like 12 years later. Yeah, the movie sucked.
Well, he even said like his lesson. He's like you don't. He's like the lesson I learned is that like you don't have to actually like physically go to Hollywood or California to like.
Yeah,
shoot
because he
something.
couldn't get to Hollywood.
'Cause-
Again, this guy won't admit defeat with his hairline and with his movies.
I mean, he even said he's like we tried to do it on the you can't. If
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah, I
sometimes,
got
like,
300
you screw-
grand. I tried to do it on a $90,000 budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, everyone knows he pocketed the money. He bought a house with that shit.
No, I mean, I think it was
Did he admit that in the book? Finally?
no. He had to put in his own dollars because
I don't believe that. He got $300,000. You tell me he put his own money in?
Well, I think it was because he was doing a lot of like post production work, shit like that.
Yeah, Kevin
Yeah,
Smith did all
I
that by
fixed it.
himself.
I fixed his hair.
Oh boy.
You're good now. He's good. He doesn't have to worry anymore.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
that-
that's
no,
so
I- oh,
bad.
Perfect. It looks like he got like a bad hair transplant.
Dude, it looks like he's a fucking nut.
Yeah. It sucks. I used to love his videos, like when I was
Okay,
watching him.
listen to me. He actually looks like a normal person right here. There you go. That's all he needs to do.
There you go. Perfect. You should email him this, Frank, and just be like, "Yo, this is all you gotta do."
I'm gonna use the AI on my phone to remove the rest of his hair and see what it looks like.
Oh my god.
Well, he looks like a normal person right here.
He joined the club. He would join the bald club.
He should go fucking meet with Hogan. Talk to him. The club for men over there. All right, so
Hogan,
here's
what do
your
I do?
whale Phil Spencer picture. I got to put this in the Tron.
The Phil.
The Phil.
The Phil.
Or call him the liar. Ozempic Phil.
Ozempic.
Phil Spencer needs to change his X handle from P3 to PlayStation 3. Oh, shit. Well, maybe that's what it stands for. It stood for originally.
That's it. Wasn't P3 like a lunchable type of thing?
Oh, wow. So his thing is Xbox Lunchable?
Xbox lunchable. Wasn't it P3? Wasn't that like a little lunchable?
Yes, that's his handle.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Xbox lunchable.
Stupid.
He's Xbox lunchable.
Oh god.
Oh man, I miss.
Oh,
I miss
dude, my phone literally fixed this guy. I'm gonna
Oh,
send this to
man.
you. This
These
phone is
pictures are
like,
killing me, man.
God. that's
yo,
crazy.
how did my
By the
phone,
way,
like,
Anthony is a
fix it?
co-owner of the show. He owns the channel. He has all the stream keys.
You see that? My phone did that.
Well, hang on.
It fixed
I'm like in the
him.
middle of like 25
Oh,
things
sorry.
right here.
How did it know?
Now, what are you doing with this photo?
I just used the AI to erase his like messed up hair, and it gave him like fixed hair.
Looks like Eddie Furlong.
Well,
Like, how did
AI
it-
is good for everything. Let's show the people here.
That's the Galaxy AI right there. that
Real
you're seeing.
AI.
Like,
You got to
it
show me how to
actually made
use
him look
that
good.
because I can't figure that
Yeah.
out.
I think I have AI on my iPhone now. If I have the new.
Okay, so the AI gave him this hair, which is
It-
more acceptable.
one.
Yeah,
better.
like it made him look
He
better.
He looks like-
How did it know?
He just looks like an average person that lost their hair,
Right.
and not like somebody who escaped fucking prison to get revenge on Batman.
It's hilarious that it actually fixed it.
God.
Anthony,
It's so good.
Anthony, look at the original photo and look at this photo.
Escape from prison.
He looks like fucking Paul's Hardware. No personality, Paul. Paul's Hardware, the computer guy.
Oh man.
He looks like that guy in this photo here.
How did the phone know that he looks stupid? Like I just highlighted the hair and it just did that. I
Because
didn't tell
it's
it.
fucking AI. It knows everything.
It,
Like,
like
oh, we gotta fix this fucking guy. Like shit.
it's just so funny. It fixed it.
Anthony, if you
Yo.
take the original photo and show your dad would be like, is that guy from Batman from the 60s? He would say that guy's a villain from Batman in the 60s.
That's pretty spot on.
Oh, it was Egghead. That was his name.
I told you.
I didn't even know this was a villain.
I just can't believe I should see what it'll do to my hair. Like, geez, I kind of like this.
See if it can give me hair.
Let me
Okay, that's a
compare
good
this to
idea.
the original photo. Everyone's going to be like, what the fuck? Because they're going to be desensitized now.
Fred, send me a selfie of you, and I'm gonna add
hold
hair
on.
to you with the AI.
First I gotta send this. This is if they want to see what Egghead looks like.
Oh wow, it does look like him.
Especially with that like shirt and everything. Let me see. What's a good selfie I can send?
Yeah,
you?
Perry nailed
That's
it.
him.
That's exactly what he looks like.
Fred, he was in the 60s like TV show.
Oh, I didn't know
Egghead.
that.
Look him up.
He was in the TV, the one with Adam West.
Yes. He was an actual villain. A human. Okay, so here's the real photo and here's the AI.
It's
Like this is like fucking ridiculous. Like it looks like the real photo looks like it should be the AI photo.
Yeah, it looks fake. What the hell?
Like my guy. This is why you need to just get rid of it.
He looks so much better with the AI.
All right, there you go.
He
Frank.
should put his videos through the AI so it makes him look like that. So I don't have to look at his
Yeah.
ugly. That's the problem, though. His hairline is so distracting. Because you're like, oh my God, this guy looks like shit. He looks like he escaped the prison.
I'm gonna add hair to Fred real quick.
I don't know, guys. What are you guys in the chat? All right, let me do a poll in the
Oh,
chat.
was it played by Vincent Price?
I don't fucking know. I
That's it.
wasn't alive when it aired. I just saw the
Yeah.
reruns. I got the Blu-rays I never opened.
Yeah, it was played by.
It's
Vincent
highway
Price.
robbery.
That's dope. I was like looking at it, like, hey.
His name was an E or just an F? Anthony. James Rolfe. Is it end with an E or an F?
E. Ends with E. My friend actually met this guy. One of my friends back in the day.
Anthony met him. What are you laughing at? Oh, that's
See you,
the
Max.
picture that Fred sent.
Hey, this AI did Fred dirty, but it might have been the way that I did it. Here, I'm gonna
Oh,
send you the.
thanks, Frank.
I'm gonna send you the two photos. It might have been my fault. So that's what I drew. And that's what it did to him. Wait, no, that's the same one. Hold
Oh.
on.
What the actual what?
Hold on. I gotta give you the one that it did.
I don't
Okay.
want to say what that looks like on the.
Okay. Here's what it did to him.
Oh, hurry up. We're live on the air.
Sorry.
Okay, but that still looks better than the AVGN. At least Fred looks like he's from, like, I don't know, Russia or something.
What the heck is that? Why do I have like a little patch?
He's what's that guy's name from Resident Evil, Anthony? Jeremy Irons. What's that guy's name?
Jeremy Irons.
The guy from RE3 that you leave in the fucking at the end of the game. You leave him there.
Are you talking about Nikolai?
Yeah, Nikolai. That's who Fred looks like right there.
I look like I'm powering up or something like that.
He's going Super Saiyan.
Or like I'm like.
Let's
Aang
get rid of
from,
this
like, the
guy out of my
Avatar.
fucking video for now. All right, let me show you Fred with hair.
I'm like Aang from Avatar, like when he goes Avatar, whatever.
All right, I did one last one, and then you could just do whatever. That's it.
Thanks,
Elimination
man.
chamber.
That one's better. You look very strange.
Oh yeah. There it is.
Dude, this is not better. He looks like that fucking guy, that meme guy. What's his name? Harold or Hebel? What's that guy's name?
Oh,
Help me, Hebel.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of his name. If it wasn't white, it would be better. I don't know why it's white.
Because you used the white fucking
Oh
outline.
yeah, you're right. I forgot I could change the color. Oh well.
Dude, this is making me not have hair again. I'm just kidding.
Either one looks pretty good on him.
Why is it only on the top? He has like an old lady hair in the second one.
Because
Like
you
that-
drew like fucking pigeon
Looks like
shit on his head.
Salazar.
That's why.
Salazar with the gray hair.
You gotta give him like sideburns.
Listen,
and stuff.
Take the black
All right,
marker
I'll try
on
one
there
more time.
and draw long hair on the guy.
Okay.
And make sure you fill his fucking head with hair.
All right, I selected black, and let's do it.
Now, you know what the best part is? After that, you got to try like green hair or something.
Yeah.
All right, I'm giving him a ton of hair.
All right,
And
we got 7
sideburns.
votes with AI being better for James Rolfe.
Nice.
Fred, he was in the band Scooter.
What?
Is that Fred after a hair transplant? When you order AVGN on Wish.com. What, the real one?
That's what it looks like. Oh my goodness.
What am I waiting for?
Nothing. I'm still.
You're not
trying to
making
mess-
it. Oh, you're drawing a photo.
I'm trying, but I don't know.
All right. So what got us on this whole thing?
John Cena's hairline.
The right photo made Fred look like a monk.
Like a monk.
He looks like that every day.
Yep. This is how I look.
I don't know.
So John
What else
Cena,
is
yeah,
going on?
right, whatever. John, good luck, John Cena. We'll see on Saturday what he's gonna do.
Santino says John Cena.
Not who? Who says that?
Santino. Maybe like
Yeah, fuck
Santana.
that guy. He sucks. Give Fred Ellen DeGeneres hair. Oh man, I don't think so.
I'm good, thanks. But
I don't think I could if I wanted to.
Cena.
Is there any other stuff happening?
I don't know. Why don't somebody go on Twitter and see if there's any fights.
I was just looking before and I didn't see anything.
If any console guys are starting to scream and yell or what's going on here. The Xbox cancel something else?
probably.
They canceled the next console.
I
Oh,
can't. Imagine we wake up tomorrow and they canceled Fable.
There's
Oh my
people that
God.
think it's like in development hell because it's been so long. I mean, it's gonna come out, but
When?
I don't know when.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that's
already
the
been in
problem.
development
PlayStation
hell.
Plus updated. It's,
How
it's
much worse could it
monthly,
get?
I think. Yeah, PlayStation Plus.
Oh yeah, the games for March are crazy.
Okay, I have that photo, so let me put that on the screen here.
Yeah, that we got to talk about.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Oh, he's going right when I post this photo here. So if you have PlayStation Plus, you're getting these beautiful games for March.
And it's
Oh.
Pro Enhanced.
Pro enhanced.
You're getting Sonic Colors, Dragon Age Veilguard. It's like a brand new game. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Cowabunga Collection. This is a sweet fucking deal, man.
Hell yeah. I almost want to trade in my physical Veilguard because there's no point now.
Well, they were giving $22 yesterday. Today, they're probably giving $2.
You know what? Let me check because I only paid $22, so I'll get all my money back. That would be sweet. Buy something else. I'll tell you right now.
Cats are giving me a fight.
$18.70.
For
So I'll get most of my money back.
Even the
Uh,
Xbox?
The Xbox is $17.60.
It was $22 yesterday.
Yep, and they're ripping you off.
Wow, man. I should have traded all that shit in yesterday. Look at that.
GameStop lowered it.
Yeah, they
it's-
lowered it.
it's-
It was
yeah.
20. I was going to trade it in today, ironically enough. I was going to go over
Yeah.
there and meet with Frank, and I was like, I need sleep. So I slept in. I have the notepad right here. Wow, man. They
were
They look at that
fast.
shit and they're like immediately.
immediately.
I mean, hey, it still might be worth it to get my $18 back. Then I only lost like $5.
Well, you might as well just keep it.
Yeah, I don't really care. I don't want to go. I don't feel like going to GameStop.
Because if
That's
you
the
don't
problem.
renew the Plus, you can't even use it.
Yeah, that's true.
The right photo,
The
Fred.
sale ends March 13th. So
What sale?
they have like a sale Deal Mania as well.
Who does?
And Sony, PlayStation.
Oh,
Deal
well,
Mania, it's called.
Deal Mania.
I buy my games on Steam. Wolfenstein.
Good.
There was a guy that came in the shop once, and he was like, "Oh, so you have Wolfenstein?" And I was like, "Oh yeah."
He did. Oh, so stupid.
Yeah, it's a pretty good month for March, and then
Sonic Colors is really good if you haven't played it.
Mhm.
Fun.
I
I
don't
like
think I've
that
played
that one song on there. Reach for the Stars, I think it's called.
Yeah, good music, good gameplay.
Dreadpool is rocking out in the chat room. Infinite Hero paid $2 for the game.
As soon as as soon as the stream was over earlier, I was able to install Monster Hunter, and
Nice.
like I said, it plays pretty good, but it's getting good reviews. So I haven't like played much of it or anything. I only had so much time between that jumping on here, but it
So you got it early?
yeah, like they sent out like early copies to people that like all your websites and your magazines and shit like that. But they'll send you this early, but then like for Resident Evil, they're like, no, we're not sending it.
No.
They're like, nope.
Like, you don't get this.
That's okay. That's what Walmart is for.
Do
Yeah,
people even
Walmart-
care about the story in Monster Hunter? Like, it's not going to matter if it gets leaked out.
Yeah,
you know?
it's like the only people that got it super early, like Victor Lucas got it early and he did his review. I
He
checked that
leaked
out,
it.
and,
Imagine we find out he was like pirating all these games and uploading them.
They'll never know it was me.
Yeah,
I'm a
We'll never
nice
know.
guy. I wouldn't do that.
yeah.
His watermark is on all the games. They're just letting him do it to gain evidence.
Yeah, but
Nice.
yeah, I'll probably oh yeah, that's dope.
That's cool.
I
Which
got
one
this
is
a couple
that?
of years ago. This is Green Apple.
Oh,
This was on Amazon, and this was a black controller. It just turned into Green Apple. Very nice.
It's cool.
Xbox controllers are on sale at Walmart, not Target, Walmart and Amazon. I don't know about Best Buy. The blue one, the white one, and the black one, and at Walmart, the green one are $39.99 a piece. However, on Amazon, the green one is $45. I don't know why, but the other ones are $39 as well.
I'm gonna
Not
have to go
bad at
pick
all.
one- I'm gonna have to go pick one up.
Yeah. I was thinking about grabbing some for the party, but I mean, if we need them, we'll go buy them. Not going to
Yeah.
order them if I don't have to.
Yeah.
So yes, definitely check those out.
you know what we didn't talk about?
This is the best controller, man. It really is. Even though I'm pissed off at them, this is still the best controller. Just saying. What?
Aqua Shift.
Who?
No, we didn't talk about Monolith.
Who cares?
I really don't, but I just mentioned it.
Oh, they made such great game. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, like 10 years
You want to
ago.
play their fucking games? Go play fucking Shadow of Hordor and Dwarfbor and Bordor or whatever the fuck it's called. You know, I'm
Those
sick
games
of
are 10
I'm
years
sick of
old.
seeing those fucking games anyway. People always trade those games in, and I'm sick of it. Okay, so go cry a river and fucking play those games naked. Nobody gives a shit. The Condemned was a great game, fucking 20 years ago when it came out, but guess what? Nobody cares anymore. Oh,
No.
Monolith. Oh, yeah, because there's no other games in the fucking galaxy but Monolith. Who gives a shit?
They haven't made anything good in a long time.
Oh, they
anyway.
made Fear. Oh, well, when was the last Fear game? 20 years ago. Okay, well.
Did you see GOG?
Nothing to
is doing,
see
like,
here,
a thing with
folks.
Fear? Did
What?
you see that? GOG
Yeah.
is doing something with Fear.
GOG?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're selling the game for $1. Where have you been?
They're doing something with.
They've been selling that game for like 20 years.
They wrote
It's
something.
nothing
like,
new.
We're adding it to the preserving collection. Like they said something.
Yeah, and it's
stupid.
$1. It's 99
Yeah.
cents. I got that game on Steam 100 years ago.
Yeah.
It's Doom developer contributing to gaming.
That's the same thing. Like people think with Rare. Like,
Why
all
doesn't
the same
GOG
people
put the
that
Resident
made-
Evil trilogy on PlayStation? Because GOG doesn't fucking do that. Oh.
Oh. But people think the same people that made Fear are still working there like 20 years later. Like, oh, those same people. How
The
could
same
they do that?
people
It's
are
like,
still
they're
at Rare
gone.
being held hostage by Microsoft making Kinect games when they're not making Kinect games, and half those
But what
people are
about-
fucking off this planet now. They're not
There's
even around.
only way to leave Rare in a body bag in Minecraft.
What about Wonder Woman? Come on, guys.
Who gives a
Oh, please.
Wonder Woman? Like that was gonna sell any. Come on.
Come on.
DC is in the
After
toilet.
the last movie, why would anybody buy it?
They wouldn't.
Don't you want Wonder
Like
Woman?
the guys last night said, that Wonder Woman would have sold. It was a property. I get it. But at the same time, you got to look at what's been going on lately. The last movie bombed. Suicide Squad bombed.
Mhm.
What happened to the game? The game bombed.
Gotham
So
Knights
what's going to
bombed.
happen with Wonder Woman? It's going to bomb because the last movie bombed.
Mhm.
Yeah, the movies like destroyed those characters right now.
Because
So
Warner
why do it?
Brothers as a whole doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. It's
They-
not even
they
just
totally-
the games.
They jumped the gun because they didn't go in the right sequence. They're like, "Oh, we're just gonna make the movies like now." It's like, no.
If I were Ed
game-
Boon, I
Game's
would,
done.
if I don't know what their contract is with Warner Brothers, if Warner Brothers owns NetherRealm or what, but if I were Ed Boon, I'd start jumping ship, man. Take all your guys and fucking leave the company and go start another Mortal Kombat company or something.
Well, they said that's gonna be Mortal Kombat's one of their priorities. They
Yes,
named,
for
like-
now, until the next Mortal Kombat bombs because this one didn't do
Right.
so great
and they'll just
because
shelve
of the
them or fire them.
microtransaction. They fucking robbed everybody with Mortal Kombat 1. I'm a fan of Mortal Kombat from day one, and that game is a piece of shit. I'm sorry. It's bad when I have to just play guest characters, not the main roster.
They just added the T1000 and whatchamacallit, the
Yeah, good fucking luck.
I forgot what else they added. What else they added? Forgot.
You had the T1000, but you got Conan the Barbarian Arnold. Like, what sense does this shit make?
I don't know.
You should have put Conan in the last game and put the T1000 in this game. I'm the T800 in this game with the T1000. What are you doing?
I think they're just desperate to get any money they can out of that game, so they're just putting characters in it.
That game costs like $500 when it's all said and done.
It's ridiculous.
Horrible.
Fucking down.
Oh, Wonder Woman. Oh.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I'm good on that one. I'm not too upset.
It wouldn't have sold.
No.
But condemned.
I don't think people understand. The Warner Brothers games, they were good at one point, but they just haven't been good lately. It's like Ubisoft. Okay? Oh, Assassin's Creed. It's like, guys, like these games suck. It's the same
Yeah.
shit. You need to give people a break.
It's not like it's a franchise like Star Wars or Halo or something. It's like
They should have
was
stuck
good
with
at
the
it.
Batman Arkham games. I wasn't a huge fan of those, but they were working. People were buying them.
I love the Arkham.
Arkham Origins was probably the weakest one. I liked it,
Yep.
but a lot of people didn't like it. They should have just kept that going. And the minute they got rid of that, people wanted more, and they didn't give them more, and then they churned out Suicide Squad and all these other crappy games.
Gotham Knights.
You got to listen to the audience. Imagine if Sony did that with Spider-Man. Spider-Man 1 sells really good, and they're like, hey, you know what? We're going to make the next Spider-Man a puzzle game. And you can only play as Green Goblin. It's like you just lost everybody.
an isometric puzzle game where you play as Green Goblin.
Yeah. It's like nobody wants that. They wanted the Batman games with Batman. They don't want to pretend Batman's dead in Minecraft and then have all these other guys show up. They don't want to do that. They want to play as Batman. And until they figure that out, they're just not going to make any money.
That's why they just canceled all this stuff because they're like, what's the point?
If they can give a
It's not-
Batman Beyond game and they do it right,
Oh,
that could be a saving grace for them. But again, you're talking X amount of years.
It sucks that the guy died.
Does the
too.
company have X amount of years left?
No, and none of these companies time the games with the movies. Remember in the old days, a game would come out like sometimes.
Yeah, because they don't
before
want
the
to quote
movie.
spoil the
Yeah.
movie. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Or like Amazing Spider-Man 2, where it's like it's not the same story. It's just something completely different. It's like its own thing.
Yeah.
but you
That would've been
thrive
cool.
off of
One
that
and two were
marketing. When a game comes out right when the movie comes out, you're getting so much like more attention toward your game. It's like Indiana Jones. Well, the movie was like forever ago, so there was
Yeah.
no benefit.
Yep.
I like the Batman movie game. That was on Xbox. Like the Christian Bale one. You didn't like that one?
I don't know if I ever played that one.
It's
Yeah.
not bad.
Fred,
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
you know what you need to play when we all get together? You need to play Batman Dark Tomorrow.
What's that?
Because you will have a dark tomorrow after you play it.
What is Batman Dark?
It's one of the worst fucking Batman games they ever made.
What is that one on? I don't know if I ever played that. either.
GameCube, PS2, and Xbox.
Oh, I have this on my GameCube, I think.
Dark Tomorrow.
Yeah, I've seen this before.
Mario and I played that, okay?
Oh my god.
He was like, okay, I got the utility belt, whatever. You start off on the rooftop and you got to jump to the other rooftop. So before he jumps over the rooftop, he's messing with everything, okay? He's got the utility belt and then the rope comes out or whatever. Great. So Mario jumps and he hits the button for the rope and the rope doesn't come out and Batman just falls into traffic and dies. And Mario goes, yeah, fuck this game. And we turned it off.
Wow.
The game is like unplayable.
Oh, that means Fred has to play it. then.
Batman Vengeance was pretty good. Oh, I took Phil Spencer off the screen and we lost people. I got to put him back on. Now we're going to gain people. No, watch. It'll go up. There he is. We're talking bad about him. Hey, tell your friends we're going to talk bad about Xbox right now.
Talk badly about Xbox.
Talking
and Dark
evilly.
Tomorrow.
Oh, look, it went up.
Oh, you're right.
We're massively talking evilly about Phil Spencer and Xbox.
We have so much negative
And
information.
Batman Dark Tomorrow.
Can you look up a review, Anthony, of that game?
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Folks are talking bad about Xbox, folks.
He gained infamy just for the negative reviews.
Yeah, I gotta play this game.
This is from May of 2003. A 0.75.
What?
Holy shit. Wow. It's that bad?
Hey, we're
From
talking
Game
about Batman.
Informer.
I got Phil Spencer and Batman.
Yeah, there you go.
It's your Batman, Fred. You're Christian Bale Batman.
Someone says the beginning of the game showcases the finest of craftsmanship with its pre-rendered cinematics, orchestrated score, and attention of recreating the details from the comic book. Unfortunately, once gameplay commences, Dark Tomorrow show just how dark it can be. Saying that it's mostly unplayable almost seems too kind of a gesture. So the action that unfolds is so incomprehensible and littered with bugs that you can't help but wonder if your GameCube or television is on the fritz. That's the review. That's from Game Informer.
I see. I was not over exaggerating on this one.
You're not
was-
kidding.
Fred, you
That
got to
was
play
in-
this on stream. You'll turn your
I'll
stream
do it.
off in 10 minutes, if even.
This guy wrote, it was a boring, lousy, disgraceful game. One of the worst games I played in my life. You don't need to play.
I'll play it on Saturday. I'll do it. I don't care.
Nothing to see,
do it.
folks. Everything, folks. Well, I do have something to show you. Actually, I don't know if I can show this. Even though the guy has pants on, they're kind of low. I sent it to you guys in the thing.
Yeah. What is up with that? It always makes two of that one guy, and they look absolutely horrific.
That
in the
looks like
sense-
a Richard Simmons means Brendan Fraser.
yeah, that's like a
God.
horrifying monster of him.
Yeah, that is terrifying.
It's like what is going on? He's getting presented with an Xbox. All right,
There's always 2
I'm
Richard
I'm
Simmons.
gonna show the fucking picture. I don't care.
Yeah, I think it's
Right.
okay.
You'll be alright, yeah.
It's like it's literally like the devil's like, "Oh, you made it!" Like,
Yeah, but he's like getting approval. Like Jason's with them, and like this is like a big event. I like how
Yes,
Batman is looking at everybody like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck these guys up soon."
he has to greenlight the Xbox in hell, the new one.
I mean, that's what's
Fable's
going
coming
on,
soon,
right?
folks. Don't worry about it.
Ooh, I've been waiting for you to get here. I've designed this.
Okay, I got another funny one.
Look at the hairline on the devil.
Yo. Oh,
He's got more hair than AVGN.
Yeah. Why is Jason fat? He's wearing like a dad shirt, like a golf shirt, and he's
Well,
like fat.
did you ever watch Goes to Hell? He's fat in that movie.
Yeah, but
Well,
this
here's
one's-
another one.
I didn't even notice Batman back there.
Yeah, I didn't notice that either. I felt bad.
God.
Wow. Oh my god.
Look at this one.
Is that Eddie Murphy?
It's Eddie Murphy.
Again with the two Richard Simmons.
Why does the devil look
Why
like
does it
Ron
do that?
Perlman's
It always
Hellboy?
I think it thinks Richard Simmons is plural because it always does two in all of the pictures.
The devil looks like Hellboy.
You have to just put Richard Simmons.
Why is there always Eddie Murphy? Because the Nutty Professor, he rips off Richard Simmons. He plays Richard Simmons in the Nutty
Yeah.
Professor.
The hell?
See, that Jason looks normal.
He wants to party all the time. That's why.
That's the Freddy vs. Jason. That's Ken Kersinger.
Wow,
I
was
got a
wearing
picture
a
of them getting caught doing something with the Xbox. I don't know what's going on here.
I also like how it's
Yo,
a hybrid.
Richard
Series
Simmons
X.
looks like Porky Pig in this photo.
Let me see.
Like his face. Hey.
He looks like Larry from the Three Stooges. Like the crappy movie version.
Hey, this is a good one.
What?
This is the one you just put up. It's the lead here. I like this one. It looks like it could be from a movie. Like they all got
Yeah.
caught.
That's like if Christopher Walken played Richard Simmons.
Christopher Walken. I got a good one
This
here.
summer, and it's like shows them like in a wacky situation.
In a world this summer.
Oh, it's a comedy.
See, we didn't know who Phil Spencer was in the 90s, so he could have had these movies made.
That one looks like, yeah, we really
Should
messed
we
up
show
this
like
time.
the demented one?
But yes.
We got a lot of good ones, man. Here's the demented one.
Oh my god.
Looks like Peter Griffin behind Eddie Murphy in that last one.
That's like a fat Randy Pitchford. He's like, whose
He's
money am I
definitely-
gonna steal today?
Yeah. He's plotting.
Here you go.
Okay.
He looks
That's
like
good.
Porky Pig in this one.
Let's see.
That's all, folks. Folks.
God, why does he have horns?
I don't know.
Looks like the devil's
Oh my.
hitting him with the pitchfork or something.
He looks like Eugene. Oh my god.
Oh fuck
Bro,
you,
that's
Gene, man.
horrific.
You need Snoop Dogg in there. This is the end with Phil Spencer, Richard Simmons instead of James Franco and stuff. Oh god, that movie.
Oh,
It's a good thing we're putting Halo on PS5, folks, as Mental 9R. More players for the game, folks. Folks, says Mental 9R. Nothing to see here, folks. Everything is fine, folks. Folks, can you hear me, folks?
Folks.
That's what Mental 9R is saying in the chat right now.
He loves the folks.
Folky folk.
You do the folky pokey and you turn yourself around.
I have Batman threatening Phil Spencer. In hell, in front of everybody. Why is Batman in hell? Oh, because he killed the
He did-
Joker, right? He killed a couple of clowns in Forever for Returns.
I heard that he
Alright.
had low visibility in the Batmobile and he ran over a lot of people in Minecraft. So he ended up there.
Old lady at 2:00 high. Remember that?
Wow.
Man,
that
I
in
got
the
tons of these.
Is that Jason? Was that supposed to be Jason in the background?
Yes.
Oh. I thought it was Hush for a second.
I put for him to hold the devil to hold the Nathan's hot dog fork at Phil Spencer and it made it. So stupid.
Where is it?
I just sent it in the messages.
Have Joey Chestnut holding the hot though.
All right, hang on. I gotta.
It even has a little hot dog on it. Like it knew what I meant.
You don't understand, like this stuff.
It's pretty funny, actually.
It's like I'm a freaking producer for the show. Like I gotta. Do all this
Yeah,
crazy
you got to do
stuff
all the
here.
running. So stupid. In that other one, Richard Simmons looked like Andre the Giant. He had like the same hair.
Just keeping it real, folks, is mental. I think
Real.
mental is having a mental Xbox breakdown. This is the end with Phil Spencer. I read that. Okay. Well, there you go. There's all that. Any other news that we haven't talked about, chat? Anything you want to remind us of before we go?
I'm just refreshing Twitter to see.
So here's the deal. I'll be there Friday. You guys, you're coming, Frank and Fred, you're coming Friday afternoon, or what's going on?
Yeah. I'm
yeah.
gonna head over around like as soon as I can.
And then
3:30, 4
Saturday, we're getting together there like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock,
Yep.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Do you still want to go to I know you said we were going to go to Micro Center on Friday. Do you still want to do that?
No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
I'm going to go down there today, actually, to go get the cakes.
Gotcha.
I'm going to leave early in the morning so I could get back by the afternoon.
Okay.
I got to go back down to Westchester.
What time are you going to be there Friday in the shop?
Be there around 2, 3 o'clock. I got to open at 3, so I'll be there.
Okay. Sounds like a plan to me.
Order your handheld so Phil will sleep with you. No, that's all right.
If anything drops at the Pokemon event, I'll retweet it tomorrow. You guys could see, but I don't.
I'll
think
probably be
anything's gonna
asleep
happen.
again. Every time I sleep, something fucking crazy happens. Like Fable gets postponed.
I'm gonna try to sleep, but
You
I
don't
know if I'll-
understand. When I woke up, I saw the notifications. I can't believe they're pulling this crap. It's been delayed so long. And I'm like, what the hell happened now? And I open it, it's Fable. I'm like, God.
Yeah, I was at work. And I was
More bad Xbox news.
Not the rake.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna post in chat, and then I saw Anthony post there. I'm like, oh damn, he beat me to it.
Yeah, I just looked at my phone in the morning. I was like, what the fuck? It's delayed.
Yeah, I saw Jez post it. I'm like, oh, okay.
We don't talk about that. It's fat slob on this channel.
We don't have his email anymore.
We'll have it in June, right? What is that?
Oh man, I hope we get it back.
The best thing to check the internet speeds, speedtest.net. Or just Google speed test and use the Google speed test. The Arrow app makes me use lying down. What?
What?
Don't worry about your speeds, man. As long as your Xbox downloads shit, you're good.
Yeah, don't overthink it. Now he's gonna be all worried.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm not getting what I'm paying for." It's like, yeah, you are, because it says up to 1 gigabyte.
And it also too at certain times, if a lot of people are on, it's gonna tank the speed a little bit. It's normal. Just leave your stuff downloading and go to bed, and it'll all be downloaded in the morning.
Is there any other breaking news or anything that
I'm just looking right now, but I don't see anything.
Yeah, next week I'll probably have time to do a deep dive at Monster Hunter. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, my friend's
Something
really
new to play.
excited for it. My friend's literally taking 2 days off work to play it.
So
That's
what?
crazy, yeah.
Around what time are you gonna be here Saturday? Like 10 o'clock at night, 5 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock?
Hopefully it's not 10 at night.
3 a.m. That's what he said.
Hey, he might.
Yeah. Well, I'll be leaving, and he'll be rolling out.
Like, hey guys. Yeah, hopefully hopefully I can get there by, I would say maybe like 6.
Oh my God. Yeah, just come to the shop. We'll be there. I got to give you your drums too.
Yeah. Yeah, just let me know how much I owe you for them.
Stinking drums.
I told 800.
They were 25 a piece.
Okay.
Because they go online for like 50 a piece, and it's like, I'm not going to charge you 50 a piece. I just want to get rid of the shit.
No, I got you. It's easier so you don't have to ship them. You just
Yeah, just give them to you and that's it. Because I forgot the last 2 times. I'm not forgetting this time though. I gotta get that shit out of there.
it's all good.
Fred, I'm gonna give you that thing that guy sent me.
Okay.
That Warhammer thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
You can
appreciate
play with that bullshit. I don't even. This guy sent me. I had to go to fucking FedEx because FedEx was like, "Hey, we've been trying to send you a package to the shop," and I'm like, "Well, I never got a door tag," and it was actually FedEx. So I go there, and I open the box, and this like company sent me like this Warhammer trading card bullshit. It's a starter pack, starter kit.
Mhm.
And I'm like, what? I drove all the way over here for this.
It's annoying.
So I'm just going to give it to Fred. But they sent the letter saying, "Ooh, thank you for showing your interest in our car." I'm like, motherfucker, I never contacted anybody for this thing.
So weird. Maybe they sent it to the wrong place.
Who knows? Well, guess what? You're going to reap the benefits because you're going to get it.
Cool. Appreciate it.
I was under the impression that when they said late 2025, it was going to be 2026. Anyway, it wasn't news to me. What? Fable?
Fable. Yeah, but now what
How
if it's
far
late
behind is he?
2026? Hours? We'll be like long asleep and he'll catch up.
Yeah, I didn't think it was 2025 at all, but you know, Dreadpool, a lot of these guys in January were like, "Oh, it's going to be game of the year. Oh, it's coming out this year." And I was like, "No, it's not."
It'll get shafted by the Xbox tax this year.
Listen, there is an Xbox tax. However, it's not every goddamn thing that these guys are claiming it is.
Oh.
We saw it with the Xbox One gen, with the Xbox One X. We saw all this shit. There is a tax, but it's not like every fucking thing that they do or don't do.
You can't have any other opinion or it's a tax. Like, that's the problem. Now they're using
Yeah,
it
but
as,
that's
like,
the
a
whole thing, though. There was for so long, and now when there's just not, when it's just like this whole thing with the Wukong thing, all right? Everyone thinks that they were money had it. It's like, it's not even true.
Right.
As of right now, there is no proof at all. And by the way, Sony would have promoted the shit out of that game. The game sucks. It's not even that good. And people are like, "Oh my God, they money had it. We got fucked over, blah, blah, blah. And I'll only play it if it comes to Game Pass." And I'm like, of course you will. Because you don't want to buy it anyway. That's why they didn't put it on fucking Xbox. Well, it's not the reason why, but you know why. It's the potato. But people won't want to admit that the thing's a fucking potato. And it is what it is, man. People are going to do what they got to do and justify it in their own way, but it's just psychotic behavior.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, you got to admit, like, it's like James Rolfe with the fucking hairline. You got to admit one day that you just can't do this shit anymore. James Rolfe's going to wake up one day and be like, "Why the fuck do I look like this?" And he's going to shave his head finally.
He's going to wake up.
I did that. When I had my hair, it was like losing. I looked like Corey Feldman from like Friday the 13th Part 4 when he shaved his head. I looked exactly
Who's
like
Corey Feldman?
No, Corey Feldman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Corey.
Remember in Friday the 13th when he shaved
Porridge
his head?
Feldman?
Porridge Feldman.
Porridge.
And I was like, you know what? Shave it off. There it is.
That's what you got to do, man.
Yeah. Saves money.
RWK's John Deere tractor will be fixed before Fable releases. 2026 comes. Oh, delayed to 2027. That's the whole thing, Venge. That's what we're worried about, man. Or Perfect Dark gets delayed even further. Or Gears E-Day. Apparently that's coming this year too. I don't know. I have no idea what the hell's coming out.
Well, see, this is now their
I didn't even think
license.
that was coming out this year, Gears E-Day. But now we're hearing from the mag posted a video saying that it's coming out this year.
What
And
if
I'm
they
like,
go?
well, I hope it is. I want to play Gears of War. Holy shit. I'll take it.
What if they go? Oh, now that Fable's coming in 2026, we're gonna push the other games because we need room.
I'm
between the
shocked we
releases.
haven't heard, "Oh, Fable's got pushed because the Fable collection is coming out next week."
The Fable collection.
Why haven't we heard about this?
Nobody's
The
that
Fable
stupid, I
Phoenix
guess.
collection. Where is it?
The Marcus Fable
Phoenix
collection.
The Fable Phoenix.
The Ray Phoenix collection.
So because of this whole debacle, I played the original Fable, the anniversary edition for the 360.
How did you like it?
I like the game. I might go back to it.
The Fable for the first, it's really good. Yeah, I enjoyed that. That's the first game I played.
And it got the FPS boost on the series consoles and the one. So it runs beautifully.
Yep.
Very cool game.
Yeah, it's really.
The
it's
dev
interesting.
admitted that they were new and didn't know how to optimize the game. Which game?
How far behind?
For Wukong? Oh yeah. No, he's up to speed.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't want to. They don't want to spend the time or money to put it on the Series S. I get it, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, Dreadpool, and this is what nobody's talking about. The game runs like shit on all platforms. So if Sony money had it, they did a hell of a fucking job because that game runs like dog shit.
No, it costs money to put.
If Sony money had it, they would have gotten that game to run smooth on their platform. And the fact is, it just doesn't run at all properly. Runs like shit. Even with the pro enhancements, it runs like dog shit.
The studio's a smaller
That studio just doesn't know how to optimize games, like the guy said. You know what I mean? But you got all these people saying, "Oh, it's they money had it at Xbox, and they don't want to put it on Xbox because they hate Xbox, and Sony paid them, and Sony did this, and Sony did that, and Sony took out my cat and my dog when I was a kid, and I want revenge."
They're a smaller studio, and why are they going to spend money to set? How many more copies are they going to sell? Xbox is getting blown out of the water. Why would they put it on there? Like, I understand it. I don't agree with it, but hey, they got to do what they got to do. How many copies are they really going to sell on Xbox?
Yeah, but it's just like all these Oliver Stone conspiracy theories. It's like, guys,
I know.
the guy said that he couldn't get it to run on the Series S.
Right.
It is what it is.
He probably didn't want to waste any more
Why would
time
he
and money
fucking
on it.
lie? Why wouldn't he just say, you know what, we were given a great contract by Sony, and that's why we chose to go with Sony this time around.
Right.
There was
I think
no
you
reason
have
for
to
this guy
disclose it.
to have this elaborate plan to make everyone butthurt online when he's in China, probably chained to a fucking desk making these stupid games. Let's be honest here.
I mean,
That's what
he
I'm
didn't
saying.
even know.
It's like these conspiracy
gonna be
theories are
big.
just getting. This is the shit that Sony guys would say like 10 years ago. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's just, I think people need to chill the fuck out, man. It's just video games for real.
Hey, no one's getting on Hello Kitty. That's not coming to Xbox.
All
It's
these
only on
guys,
PlayStation.
they claim they have a PlayStation 5, but they're like, well, now that it's not coming to Xbox, I'm not going to buy it. It's like, well, you have a PlayStation 5, right? There's a demo on there. Just try it out. But the game runs like shit either way, and you know what? The game's all right. It's not that great.
Bring back more demos.
Hell yeah, the demos. Hey, House of the Dead. We didn't talk about that. House of the Dead 2 remake demo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anthony saw me streaming it, and he got butthurt and jumped on his computer and started playing it.
Wow.
That happened.
I didn't get butthurt. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
you did? Because I was live and your thing popped up that you were playing it. It's like, yep, he saw me playing it. He jumped on his computer.
Damn.
How'd your computer run it?
It was. I mean, it was everything was off. But
What card do you have in that computer?
Oh man. I think it's a 1060. I think.
Oh, you still have that one? Oh no, because I gave you a 660.
Yeah.
So you got a 1060. Yeah,
Very old.
Yeah, but you know what's funny about that? It requires like a Core i5 36 something.
Yeah.
So you just made it.
Yeah. I just turned everything down and it played.
But isn't that crazy though? You got it
Yeah.
13 years later and you can still play a brand new fucking game on that thing?
It's kind of nuts. But yeah. No, I saw you were streaming it. I was like, oh shit, that's awesome. And I was just finishing up doing, like, I was editing the whole day basically. And I was just like, all right, cool. Let me jump on and play it.
It's all right. I think they gotta fix a few things, but besides that, it's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't like how the guy's
have
voice
to-
was. I was like, that was very lazy.
Yeah. And the crosshairs, you always have to move the speed because it's just too
Yeah.
slow.
Yeah, it's way too I don't know what they were thinking with that.
Yeah. But I like that you could turn on the old music. I like the fact that you can turn off the reload voice. It's like little settings and stuff are cool.
Reload. Why does he always sound like he's saying it differently?
Yeah. Reload.
The arcade's like
yeah.
reload.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
it'll just hopefully. I mean, it didn't look that bad, but you know, I can't be the full judge. You're rocking it in 4K, so.
Yeah, but that's not saying much. That game doesn't really run that well. It's like the other game where it's weird. Like, I was running it at 60, but it didn't even feel like it was at 60. It felt like it was like at 30. And it's like, what are they doing to this game?
Yeah, it's almost like the animations are like choppy.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with that. It's like it's completely
It almost
slowed.
feels like playing it on Dreamcast. It's like, it's smooth, you know?
Yeah,
like
it's
you play
fast
it-
action.
Yeah.
The pace is being moved up on Dreamcast. I don't know. Maybe they just wanted to pad it out, make it feel like it was longer. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe arcade mode is different. I don't know. There's like 2 different modes.
There we go. I think Mental is joining the Rocks Corporation. Holy shit. He's embracing his arc. We will never see perfect arcs as our WK. Well, I don't know about that, but I definitely want to play that game. That game looks great. It's not a conspiracy theory, folks, says Mental 9R. He's lying, folks. You saw Indiana Jones running on the Series S, right? Folks? Can you hear me, folks? This is what Mental 9R is writing in my chat room. All the hate goes towards him, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there's Perfect Dark. Maybe in June we'll see something. Who knows? You never know.
Yeah, for 2028. Shout out to everybody for that.
2028.
Will Phil Spencer still work there before half these fucking games come out?
No.
This guy might leave the company and these games didn't even come out.
In a perfect world, we'd get Gears E Day next year, but I know that's not happening.
Apparently, Mag says it's still coming this year.
This year?
That's what he said. You got to watch his video.
Yeah, I saw that, but I don't know how it's possible.
I don't know either, but we'll find out, man. He's never steered us wrong. Well, not us, but you know what I mean. We watch his stuff.
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
He's only some of the few we haven't unsubbed from. Let's just say it that way.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I want to see Gears sooner than later. Yeah, I'm excited. I want to jump back into a Gears.
Me
game,
too. I want to play Gears, man. And the E-Day sounds great. It goes back in the day.
This will also be on PlayStation, which is interesting. So it's going to be a different era for Gears.
I will. I'll play it on Game Pass. I'll buy it on PlayStation because it'd be so crazy just to
Wow,
play it.
you're gonna buy that on PlayStation. Wow.
Why not? Like, don't you think it'd be crazy?
Wow. Well, you keep saying you want to justify the Series X, but now you ain't buying the main game on there.
Why am I gonna buy it? I'll have it on Game Pass. Screw it. What? I don't want to give them any more money. I already
But
paid.
you know what? They want you to do that. You know why? Because then they'll say, "Oh, well, we sold more on PlayStation, so guess what, shareholders? We don't need the console anymore. Our games are selling better on PlayStation anyway. We'll save money from shipping the machines out, blah, 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 blah." And they're self-sabotaging. I don't know why people just don't see this. Microsoft has a history of self-sabotaging shit to get the shareholders to agree with them to get rid of it. They've done this with a lot of other things. This is nothing new. I don't know why people don't believe this.
It's literally happening in real time.
It's not like we're just saying this shit. They've done this before. They have a history of self-sabotaging their own shit to get the consumers, or consumer, get the consumers to say, "Hey, you know what? Yeah, we're not doing this no more." And then they could go to the shareholders, and the shareholders be like, "Hey, we're losing money. Get rid of it." "Oh, are you sure?" "Oh yeah, get rid of it." We're not making money here. Okay, we'll get rid of it. Oh yeah, cut all those fucking lines like we planned. Blah 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 blah.
You know what would be a real swerve? If Gears comes to Switch. You
Oh,
know, the
I
little
could. That'll be on the
Joy-Cons?
Switch too. I
Your
guarantee
little
it.
Joy-Cons could be the Lancer.
Not
You know how
really. Those
sweet
will
that
be the
would be?
bumpers.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You take the Joy-Cons off and then you slice the guy with the Joy-Con.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty crazy.
I mean, that could change a lot of stuff if all these games are going to come to Switch also. Man, I just really want the Master Chief Collection on Switch. That would be perfect.
You're gonna get it.
That's all I want.
That's
Give
a
me that.
given.
Just to have it ready to go whenever I want. I mean, I could play it on the Steam Deck, but it'd be nice
Your
to,
Wicked Hot wants Halo 5 on PC, man. You got to give it to
so do
them.
I. That's their last exclusive.
That's their only exclusive.
Yep.
Oh yeah, man. Gears for everyone. There you go.
Hell yeah.
They'll probably put Ultimate Edition out on there too. I'm expecting that at like the next PlayStation event. I think maybe in the summer. They'll just be like, "Yo,
Well, now that Microsoft announced they're going to show Switch and PlayStation logos on their events, their upcoming events, yeah, you're going to see that stuff everywhere else.
They
Unless-
can also just
Unless Sony says, fuck it, let them pay for their own shit.
because how if you want to introduce like PlayStation to Gears and it's coming if it's supposed to come out at the end of this year, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But if they're just like, oh yeah, in the summer we're gonna put out the
Hang on, I'll be right
first
back.
game, so
they
we'll
might
get
just
into it.
announce it randomly like Forza though. They might just be like one day we might just wake up and it's just on Wario like, oh, it's
Yeah.
coming. That's it. It's the end of it. Like
yeah.
I mean, they don't care. They've been doing it. They've just been unceremoniously
They-
announcing this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they're just kind of gearing up for that, and all these like stream
They're
events
gearing up for it.
Oh, I didn't even do that intentionally, and it worked out. Yeah, it's all like strategic, like we were saying. It's just like there's always a plan ahead that they're trying to take, or how they ever want however they want to like manipulate it, or they end up putting this stuff out, and more people are gonna. What's up, Noof?
Noof, what's
Um,
up?
What's up, noob?
People are gonna play it, and more people are gonna be exposed to it, and it's gonna be cool. It's just gonna be
Wait for that
different-
sizzle reel at the Nintendo event. Telling you. I bet they're gonna show like
What up,
Forza and obviously Doom. I
yeah,
hope. I mean, I
Doom.
could be wrong, and this isn't. I'm just making this up, like speculating, but
Yeah,
I would assume based on the last Switch when they announced they showed Skyrim and stuff, and everyone was like, "Holy crap!" Like,
yeah,
I'm
that
sure
was the big
now
thing.
because the leak said that there were 2 Bethesda SKUs, so I'm thinking Doom and Indiana Jones, but who knows?
Yeah, I
Could
mean,
be anything.
Yeah, I think you're probably going to see this next Call of Duty on there as well, whatever they're working on next.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure it will be.
think they're
They
gonna
pretty
try-
much confirmed that at the
Yeah.
thing. So I'm just so excited. This Sunday will be 1 month to the day that we're getting the event. So we're almost there.
That's
We
great.
already made it a month. What's the next showcase after Nintendo? Yeah, June, whatever happens in June, the E3 stuff. Unless like I mean at this point anybody could announce anything and say, "Oh, we're going to show something in May, we're going to show something in June." Around that time probably.
Yeah, yeah.
gonna
I
see it.
think it will just kind of lay out the rest of the year, and it's 2026, obviously, and but I still want to see, like I was saying, that it might be wishful thinking, but like I want to see Perfect Dark there. I want to see Gears there. I want them to really come out swinging hard like the last year, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Like I want good events. I want Resident Evil at the PlayStation event, obviously. So that's what I'm rooting for.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't think there's going to be an RE game this year, but I could be wrong. But I don't think so.
Switch exclusive Resident Evil.
That was the rumor, and it's just like
I didn't see any Capcom SKUs on that thing, but that leak could have been bullcrap anyway. So
exactly.
anything could
It's hard to
happen.
go on it, and Monster Hunter was exclusive to Switch, the last one, for a little bit until it finally came out on consoles.
Yeah.
So could they do that for Resident Evil? Could they do it for a Resident Evil spin-off? Maybe. I don't think they would do it for like a mainline,
No. It'd
but
be
that'd
like
be
a
kind of
spin-off.
cool. They play nice with Nintendo and Sony, so
I mean,
we'll
we'll
see.
see. We still don't even know what Nintendo's launching with, like their own games. So
Yeah.
that's what's so exciting about it. Like it could be
Boom,
anything.
boom, kaboom. It's Noof Nukem in the chat room. What's going on? I would be more disappointed with Gears on PlayStation. Well, get over it, Sally. No. Well, Frank he's the one that's going to go out and buy it and ruin it for everybody.
Come on, like millions of people are gonna buy it.
I will
just think
say
it would
though,
be-
with the DualSense, with the Lancer, I mean that's interesting. How's that thing
it
going to
would just
shake?
be interesting.
When is it going to lock up on the when you press the back buttons? Like what's going to happen? Hey, you laugh, but maybe if it gets stuck in between the guy, it locks up a little bit, like you're cutting a chunk out of the guy or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, like, wasn't it strange at first to buy Sonic on Nintendo? Like, it's a weird thing. It's just
Sonic
kinda cool to
Heroes,
do.
baby, that was the first one.
I had it on GameCube.
We were like, this is a Dreamcast game on the GameCube. If Dreamcast made it.
Yeah, I
A
mean, it's
different
gonna
reality.
be, it's just gonna be interesting. But we're all gonna get over it at some point. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, look, we will, but it's just the trust in the company is pretty much lost. That's the main issue. A company that we did love and we did trust them. It was great. It's great being an Xbox fan. The problem is, it's just the way it ended up. You know what I mean? It's like you were part of a good thing and it just went to shit at the end. That's
I'm
life.
still excited for their games, though. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna.
No, I definitely want to play Perfect Dark and Gears and all that. Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're just going to be a publisher from now on. We just have to get over it and move on. But
Right, but it's
we're
hard to let go.
It's hard because we spent money on these machines. The guys that are telling us to get over are the guys that were sent the free Xbox. Just so everybody fucking knows, like to be clear about this, they didn't put money out. We did. That's why it hurts. We
And we're
felt the
gonna
sting
see
in our
here-
wallets.
We're about to see here with Indiana Jones and Doom and Forza, if these games run better over there. I mean, at that point,
They probably will.
yeah, but it's going to be tough.
They have to optimize the games for the other platforms because if they're not doing the consoles anymore, I mean, then where are you going to get the best? They got to optimize them, right?
Right.
Got to play it on the best hardware you can get.
It's just going to be tough to explain to people that bought their system that the games are running.
They don't
better.
care because they're 5 years in, and their whole thing was, well, you got 5 years and blah blah blah. It's all bullshit. But that's the way that they run it. That's why I didn't like the way that they've been playing us the last couple of years. Oh, it's only 4 games. Oh, it's only that. They knew exactly what they were fucking doing. Okay?
They had to.
But they knew what they were doing on their side as well. They knew they were conning people and robbing everybody. And that's fine. Hey. None of these companies are going to be 100% honest with us, obviously, right? But there was when people questioned them, they acted like, oh, no, this is not a sign, a signal that we're going to put more on there. It fucking was a sign and a signal, you dumb bitch. All
And
those
they said,
interviews, he looks like a fucking asshole.
Well, he said it's not Indiana Jones, which we know had to be in development. They didn't just start developing it
Obviously.
yesterday.
That's the main issue here. It has nothing to really do with, I don't want their games on. I don't care if they put their games on. I'm a guy that buys multi games on all the. I've always bought same game, different platform just to experience it.
We double dip all the time.
Right. So for me, it's not a big deal. I don't care if they put the games over there. What I care about is the console. Is that going away? And it seems like traditionally, yes, it is.
Right.
And I'm not running out and buying a fucking handheld when I already have the Lenovo Legion Go. Sorry.
Yeah, no way.
It's just not going to happen. And after the way they've been treating everybody with this hardware, fuck that. Not spending another dime on their hardware. I'll buy their controllers and shit, but. And if the next Xbox is like the Steam machine that I have behind me, the 2 of them I have behind me, the Alienware Alphas, then who cares, right? Because it didn't work for Steam. It's not going to work for them.
And to keep it like at a reasonable price, it's not going to be able to.
Right. All these
be as
guys think it's
powerful
going to be like
as PC.
$200. It's just not true. It's not. It's going to be expensive.
Or it'll be cheap and underpowered. It's either one. It's either got to be expensive or
Cheap
it's
and
not gonna
underpowered,
live
or
up.
cheap and cloud.
Yeah. So either way, I'm gonna focus on building a PC around that time, another computer. in, like,
Nuke's
a
junk
year
used
or
to be
two.
hard over Xbox. Now it's a limp biscuit over the publisher. That's a Triscuit. There you go.
Yeah. Obviously you can't build a PC now, but hopefully by the time a
No,
year
right
rolls
now
around,
this is the
parts will be-
worst. I would have said I wouldn't have thought it was going to be this bad, man.
This is like 2020 levels of bad. Like it's just as bad almost.
No, this is worse.
You think so?
Yes, because in 2020 you couldn't find the cards, but the cards were reliable. When
That's
you found a
true,
card,
yeah.
you bought it. It was good.
Right.
Now they fucked up on those cards. It's like even if they become available tomorrow, no one's buying them
Right. There's still
because the
too
ROPs
much-
are all fucked up, and that means they got to RMA them and everything. You got to stay away from this stuff. So we're in a bad spot right now for PC gaming. And when I say we, I mean gamers. You know what I mean? It's just a bad spot.
Yeah. You almost have to pick a console now at this point.
I would say get a console until about June or July, August, and then just keep saving your money till the summertime. Because we're in a bad spot right now.
Yeah.
Problem is with this Xbox gen, Series S was a mistake. They didn't even give big exclusives at launch. And now pretty much no exclusive at all. Bad marketing, lack of power usually. Yeah, I know. That's what I've been bitching about this whole time. But I'm the pony, right? I'm being paid by Sony somehow. Hey, Sony, Microsoft, you guys want to start paying me? Great. But until then, I'm not going to talk good about anybody.
They're having a whole
I'm speaking the
thing-
truth from my point of view. It is what it is. Go ahead.
What is that thing? Is it GDC? They're having a whole panel about everything's an Xbox. They've been saying it all day.
Right.
Like,
So
oh,
what
we're
is
having
that?
a whole-
They said every screen. They're going to be talking about screens being an Xbox.
Right.
So what does that mean? That's what I'm saying, man. They keep saying screens. It's like they're fucking with people.
They're saying like anything.
This way, when
like-
they actually pull the console, they'll be like, well, we told you could use them on your screens. People don't understand. They're prepping everybody for this.
we didn't talk about Brazil. where
It
they
was
told
about the
everyone to
fucking
F off.
console. Now it's about the quote ecosystem, and all these guys are screaming at everybody in the online. Oh yeah, no. Who cares if the console goes away? It's about the ecosystem. Like, I don't care about an ecosystem. I bought the box.
Big box.
You better be a good ecosystem too. Like, look at Apple. Apple makes shit phones, but people stick in it because of the ecosystem. Microsoft wants that with the Xbox. And they got that with a few people, but not everybody. They want everybody over there, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There's business. The problem is they change their mind like they change underwear. Like no one knows who to believe and what to believe. That's the issue. The messaging is all over the fucking place.
Very
Well,
true.
they told everyone in Brazil to F off and play on the cloud. That's it. Like, if you bought all your games there, you got to stream them now. Unless if you have a console, you could still use it.
Yeah, and
but
Eli told us Brazil has shitty internet, so
they do. I mean, I don't know. If it could happen there, why couldn't it happen elsewhere? That's it.
I don't know, man. These Sony guys are like, oh, it outsold in Japan, the PS5 Pro. It's like, Japan's never buying that shit. They're never buying American stuff.
Obviously.
Like,
yeah.
I'm still hearing people talk about that. It's like, who gives a fuck? Japan is a non-factor.
The US is the metric, and if it's being outsold 3-1
The US
in
and the
US,
UK for Xbox is the metric because the UK, they were selling like crazy during the 360 era.
right.
But whenever I hear the Sony shit, oh, well, they outsold them in Japan. Like, no shit, fuckface.
Obviously.
Ford and Chevy used to be in Japan, and they pulled them a few years ago. You know why? Because no one buys that shit there. They buy their own stuff.
If you're gonna brag that it outsold it here, not there.
It was the best box. Now it's an optimal box. Optional box.
Optional.
Optimal. Folks, we've got the best ecosystem, folks, says Mental. It's the best, folks. Don't worry, folks. It's all about the ecosystem, folks. Folks, can you hear me, folks? Folks. That's what Mental keeps saying. All right, Mental's going to bed. And it's, oh, he's got to stop with the folks. He's not going to bed. It's my fault. It's my fault, but I haven't said it all night. I only said it when I read your comments. Companies like Xbox spend more time trying to make new customers than keep the loyal ones. Yeah, we don't matter.
And they're not
It's
doing
clear
a
as
good
day.
job at making new customers either. That's
Dude,
what's funny.
The day Phil Spencer said, I don't want people buying multiple Xboxes, I was like, go fuck yourself, bro.
You should. It's like the stupidest thing I've ever
I
heard.
bought another Xbox today because I needed a birthday gift.
He should have said, yo, the cloud save is awesome. Buy an Xbox for every room and you could go from room to room and play all your games. But instead, he's like, oh, don't buy another one.
Yeah, he doesn't want you to buy another one because he wants to spend that money on the services. That's why.
Right.
Which, whatever. My comments are a result of you not saying. Oh, there you go. Okay, so he was doing the reverse psychology thing. Mental Folks 9 RE. Well, there you go. Glad I have 40 series cards. The 51s are a joke. Yeah, they're no good right now. The ROPs are missing, and that's it. You're not getting what you're paying for. I'm glad I got that 4070 Super one I did. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Just saying, man. Phil just sucks Satya's ball sack.
Well,
Yeah, and he likes it. That's the sad part.
Got Nutella on it.
Did he see the photos? Here's Phil as the whale noof.
I still can't believe the opening of that film. If you watched that and told me that's what happened, I would have said you were making it up. I was like, oh, you're just kidding. Like, that did not happen.
We still got to make the photo where it's like him looking up at the laptop, but it's us on it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not making that fucking photo. That's up to you guys.
That's so funny.
Here, well, I'll put the Devil Spencer up here.
The devil.
Oh, boy.
what I say.
What are you saying? SA?
Said, oh, boy.
No,
All
Fred
hail
said something.
Nintendo.
I said that's what I said after Frank said, "Oh boy."
I'll put the devil up one more time. What the hell is it? I still got Stone Cold and McMahon walking a pug. I got Phil Spencer's Gold Dust. There you go.
Phil Dust.
Phil Dust. I got him kissing Superman. Could be true.
Oh, no.
Xbox Live Gold Dust.
Superman kisses a dude. Could be true. I got him fighting Steve Austin. I got all the dude. I'm telling you, man. I'm getting my revenge buying these Xboxes on these Phil photos.
I love how he has the World Wildlife thing on his outfit.
Xbox
I got him and fucking Hogan fighting in the parking lot over here. I got him kissing Santa Claus. He's with Picard.
Oh boy.
Who is that?
Frank.
Anthony. No, Anthony left.
Anthony left.
Okay, you're acting like somebody came in a room and started a fight or something. Phil is an Xbox. Fred, do you rub those sardines all over your head yet?
No, not yet.
Ada Wong, yeah. But the question is, Noof, would you go after the Ada Wong from 4 Remake? The one that everyone hates?
He doesn't care about her voice. He's looking at something else.
Well, you know, these guys are all crazy in the Resident Evil fucking forums. They harassed that lady because she got the role of the new voice. It's like, bro, what does that have to do with anything? Who cares?
Yeah.
Blame Capcom if you're mad.
These
not
fucking fans
her.
are so stupid. Does anybody have a fucking life? I guess not.
No, they don't.
He's back.
Is he really?
Allegedly.
Oh.
Comcast is out.
Hey, you know what though? Files keeps going out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, actually,
It's been
there's
going out a lot in the last week. It went out
Yeah,
like
this
2 or 3
morning-
times.
This morning I was having trouble connecting to it.
Yeah, because I got a text yesterday saying when I woke up that, oh, is your internet back? It's like, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's
I woke
weird.
up and it was still here, so I don't know. It went out when I was sleeping.
Mhm.
Hey, here's Phil Spencer playing Mario Kart with himself. I got Spider-Man cursing him out. With Deadpool watching.
Nice.
I got Noof's favorite, man. I got Phil Spencer eating a fucking hot dog with no shirt on.
With Joey Chestnut.
I don't know who that is.
It's the guy, the Nathan's like champion, hot dog eating champion. Whatever.
I got Phil's Mega Man with the potato. I got everything here. I got Duke Nukem with Duke Nukem with Phil Spencer.
Take care, Noof.
Noof, take care, buddy. Yeah, he
Yep,
saw that picture. I was like, I gotta leave.
He's like, yep, I'm done.
Great show last night, Noof.
Hell yeah.
Everyone, check out Gaming After Dark from last night. We had a great show. A hell of a
It was
show.
good.
That show's rocking and rolling, man. It's picking up some good steam over here. What's going on with that hot dog? I don't know. This guy's hungry. Oh, Zempic Phil. He's got to eat something sometime, right?
Ozempic.
Why do people keep singing that?
I don't know. It's just catchy.
It's that magic song, but still.
Yeah, but it's
The
like
Duke Nukem looks like
that's the commercial for that.
Duke Nukem looks like our movie, you know, with Michael Douglas
Yeah.
falling down.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got Phil Spencer milking cows, but it's milking Kool-Aid out of cows.
That's disgusting.
It's funny if the Kool-Aid man was behind him. Ooh yeah.
It is the Kool-Aid man. How'd you know?
I don't know. Lucky guess.
I got him with the Ninja Turtle. I got everybody here.
Nice. But yeah, the turtles are Call of Duty.
He's so screwed, man. I got him with everybody here.
Oh my god, look at that.
I love when it makes his eyes all messed up. It's like my favorite. Yeah, oh jeez. Stevie Mac.
Stevie Mac. Oh man.
Not cool.
I didn't
man.
even see what he said.
He's
Oh, that's not bad. I have a picture of Phil Spencer as a woman
Oh yeah.
because I tried to get him dressed as a woman, but it made him as a woman. Okay, so I got Bill Gates doing like some Yu-Gi-Oh shit in the one photo. Here, look at this one. That's totally him if he was playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Dead air.
Oh, there it is. It just came in.
Yep.
That's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
At-
What?
At first, I thought that was a rubber, but
Yeah,
it's not.
that's
Okay, so
Yeah,
I
I
put
know.
Bill Gates in a dress holding a computer chip, and they gave me some fucking Yu-Gi-Oh thing.
It looks like he's telling you not to forget this when you're going out on a date. Don't forget to use
Yeah, but
that.
all those fucking Yu-Gi-Oh covers have a guy on there that has that pose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Yugi.
I don't know, we
That's
got a bunch
funny.
of stuff on here. This is crazy. I got Bill Gates hugging Tony Khan.
Oh boy. Was that at work? Him hugging Tony?
So
Khan?
here's what happens. You type in one thing and it gives you like 4 photos. That's why I have so many of these photos. It's not like I'm sitting here making one photo every fucking minute.
Yeah, it gives you options.
Yeah.
Just refreshing Twitter again, but it doesn't look like anything's happening.
Yeah, that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So where is that one photo of oh, here's Bill Gates as Dr. Wily. That's too funny. When you see it, just let me know, and then we'll probably end it. Any questions in the live chat?
No, WK.
Now's your chance.
WK,
Oh, I
take
see
care,
it.
buddy.
I love that one.
Have a good night. Let me see. Oh,
I thought he was Mega Man.
what? I thought he was too.
I typed in as Dr. Wily, and it gave me that.
That's funny.
Or like Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah,
Bill Gates looks like someone's grandmother. There
he
you go.
is.
Okay. Well, we had a pretty good show. We're not going on super duper late. And it's 1:00. We're wrapping it up here. Any questions before we go?
We'll see you guys on Friday.
Yep,
Finally.
Friday.
See you guys Friday. Maybe we'll stream Friday or maybe Saturday after or before the show. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be there Friday, Frank?
Yeah, I'm gonna come up
yeah.
in the afternoon, late afternoon.
Yeah, I'll be there after I get back from class.
Don't forget, everyone listening, follow me on Twitter. If something for the Pokemon thing drops, I'll post it.
This is the last Friday that I'm 41. I'm sorry. This is the last Wednesday that I'm 41.
Wow.
This is the last show that I'm 41. Isn't that crazy?
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah. I'm closer and closer to not being here anymore. So there you go.
Yep.
Closer to free. That song from Heavyweight.
Oh, that song is old.
Yeah. That song's over 30.
That song is older than that.
Yeah.
Probably.
No, it is. That song was
Let me
used
see.
for a lot of movies, not just that
I have
movie.
it on my playlist because of that movie. Oh, it's 1993.
Wow.
Didn't you did you see that Ben Stiller like tweeted out on the 30th anniversary that like he's like there's no way we can make this movie today or something?
No, he actually acknowledged it.
Oh yeah.
What?
And what's his name? That Kel or Keenan? Keenan fucking messaged him. Like he tagged him in a tweet about it.
Oh, that's cool.
I really want a Whopper, man. I haven't had a Whopper in years.
Oh.
Dude, it's gonna be in August. It'll be 2 years since I had fast food.
Yeah, me too.
Damn.
Crazy.
August
How
or
do we make
September
it?
for me, but yeah, it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get a
Tomorrow will
Whopper
be-
this summer.
Tomorrow will be 1 day since I had fast food. I had today.
I don't think I've had soda in the same amount of time either.
Me
I
neither.
can't remember the last time I had a soda.
I have not had soda.
I've been trying to cut out the soda.
Nah, you're lying.
No, I don't.
Dude, we're
I-
talking about 2 years of not drinking soda, and you're like, oh, maybe I'll cut it out tomorrow. It's like, it's
Just-
2 years, man.
Just wait, because when you turn 30,
He's trying to one up
No.
us.
I've
it's
been- I've been
fine. Let him
drinking these
laugh.
a lot now.
let him have fun.
I've been drinking these a lot, like the purely unsweetened teas.
The day you turn 30, you're gonna blow up like a bowling pin.
Yep. Oh, I know. I'm aware.
That minute that clock strikes 12:01, you're done. Your days are numbered with that soda.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
Mental 9R, take care, buddy. Good night. Thanks for
Good night,
hanging
take
out.
care,
What is a demon?
Have a good one. Whoa, what the? It's Satan.
Who's getting Monster Hunter? Anthony is. I don't know about you guys.
I'm not gonna get it.
I've never been a big Monster Hunter guy.
All right, Stevie
You
Mac.
guys
Take
are
care.
middle.
Huh?
care.
What do you say?
Wait, did you say can we hear you?
Bueller? What?
Yeah. Am I in an echo chamber?
Oh, we can hear you.
You sound like you're on a radio.
He's on his phone because he has no internet.
It sounds like I'm in a tunnel.
He's on his walkie-talkie.
His
Yeah.
walkie-talkie.
Boost Mobile, where you at?
Boost Mobile, where you at? Drug dealer, where you at? Oops, I mean Boost Mobile, where you at? That's how that's what they used to do for code name. They would say Boost Mobile, where you at? That's real.
That's awesome.
It's like,
I miss Nextel just getting random walkie-talkie noises all the time.
dude, I remember we used to fucking fuck with people on that, and they'd be like, "You better stop because my dad works for Nextel." It's like, shut up, asshole. Everyone's fucking dad worked for Nextel if you call the wrong number.
Dad works for Nextel.
He's gonna trace the call. I'm like, fuck you. Yeah, trace the call.
Oh man,
Nextel was fun.
the good old days.
And then reality hit. And it's like, well, we need actual phones. Like you can't do this walkie-talkie bullshit all day long.
I had the black and white Nextel, and I remember we were at some function, some family function, and you had the color one with the bunny game, and I was like, phones have peaked. Like I
Yeah.
thought that was so impressive. It's like now look at what we have.
Yeah, that was the I think it was like the 560 or something. I don't remember what they used to name
It's
their
like,
phone.
whoa, you have a color phone and it has a game on it? That's crazy.
I had the other one and I think I ended up breaking it or something because you couldn't use it anymore.
Yeah.
I still have the LG chocolate. That's the second version as well, the second iteration of it.
Yep. I remember that phone.
That's downstairs, but again, that you can't use it. It's all analog.
Yep. It's all doesn't work anymore.
All right, everybody. Weston, take care, buddy. Everybody, Venge, Infinite Hero, all you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out, having fun tonight. Again, don't take this shit too seriously. We're just giving real life opinions. And again, who are we anyway? We're regular people. It's not a big deal.
Having fun.
Yep.
All right, everyone.
Yeah.
I'll catch you guys this weekend.
All right. Bye.
Peace.
Sounds good.
Night,
See you
guys.
guys.
You too.
Take
All right. All right, everybody. Catch you guys later.